following is a presentation of Power 107.5 Sports.
And welcome to Boaz High School. We're getting ready for Flag Football Semifinal action. The Boaz Pirates have made it to the Final Four. They're on the field getting loose. It's a blackout night here in Boaz. They've got their solid black uniforms on. And I guess Moody Hursley wore their solid white uniforms. So It's going to be easy to tell who's on which team tonight.
Yeah, you are. And Moody, we were talking about, Holly brought up earlier, they kind of look like a North Carolina team, the baby blue flags and the numbers. Boaz in all black. They've got the yellow flags, white numerals. Guys, quarterfinal football here. This is as far as I've ever been. Yeah. Well, other than the Geraldine game about 2 years ago.
We've been to this place one point in our career, and that was a few years ago. And unfortunately, Geraldine had one play left to make it to the finals, and they didn't get the first down and ended up losing to Mars Hill.
I want to go out on a limb and say this may have something to do with Holly being their good luck charm. What do you think, Holly?
It may be, and if that's the case, I'll be their good luck charm any day.
Holly, let's talk about this. We pulled up. Go back to 2 weeks ago when Boaz had the home game. We pulled up in. Winona was getting loose. I'd say getting loose. They were kind of over on the bleachers, just nonchalantly walking around, just goofing off. We pulled up, and you could see Moody on the field. They were doing like a military exercise getting ready about an hour ago, weren't they, Holly?
They look like a D1 college just getting ready for warm-ups in the stadium, just ready to go.
This team is ready to go. We'll see how good they are. They're very good, but we're going to see in person exactly how good they are, Keith.
Yeah, just watching warm-ups right here, and it's very impressive. Quarterback, and we'll talk about we'll talk about names in a second. The quarterback looks really good. I know they got one wide receiver that's got a ton of speed. That's been the difference for Boaz teams, I think, throughout the playoffs, is they've been faster than everybody. They attack. Defensively, they really swarm the football. They've got some girls that can catch it. They may have run up to, against a team right here, at least in that one receiver that's as fast as them. But just looking, the eyeball test, I would say that Moody's bigger. They're taller. And Boaz maybe a little smaller. Maybe that will be the difference. Boaz faster. Like I said, they've got that one receiver. It's got a lot of speed. Boaz a fast team. So we'll see tonight. Is it going to come down to size, height, or is it going to come down to attacking speed tonight, Barry?
We're about 31 minutes away. Let's take a timeout. We've got a lot of great sponsors to say thank you to. We'll take a timeout. It's Boaz and Moody Flag Football coming up here on Power 107.5.
Capco and J&J Homes proudly cheer on the Boaz Lady Pirates flag football team as they head into the playoffs. Your hard work, teamwork, and determination inspire the entire Boaz community. We're behind you every step of the way, so play tough, have fun, and make Boaz proud. From your friends and hometown supporters at Capco and J&J Homes, building quality homes and backing our Lady Pirates all season long.
At First Southern Bank, we've been serving our community since 1935, starting small, growing strong, and always investing in what matters more, you. From personal checking to business loans, we're here to help you save smarter, borrow with confidence, and build a stronger future. We're local, we're homegrown, and we're still growing, one customer at a time. Visit Greg or Clint at the Boaz branch and experience banking built on trust, service, and hometown values. First Southern Bank, banking with heart since 1935, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The season's here. Whether it's prom night or pageant debut, weddings, pageants, and proms in Boaz, they've got the wow factor looks that'll have everyone saying, where did you get that dress? From sleek and modern to sparkly and eye-popping, you can find the perfect fit, the perfect color, the perfect style, all in one place. When you shop, you're doing more than turning heads. You're supporting local high school athletics and community. Go see Jen and the girls at Wedding, Pageants, and Prom in Boaz, but serving high schools everywhere.
You've been putting off that roof problem a little too long, but now there's no excuse. SoCo Roofing and Restoration has teamed up with a leader in home improvement financing, and that means with approved credit, you can finally fix or replace your roof, whether it's worrisome leaks, missing shingles, or a full replacement. Check out SoCo's awesome referral program that puts cold hard cash in your pocket just in time for the holidays. Give SoCo Roofing and Restoration a call at 256-677-9002 or find us online at southernroofexperts.com.
Just like the Lady Pirate flag football team, we know what a winning formula looks like here at the Will Penton Agency of Alpha Insurance. Being ranked #1 in customer satisfaction for auto insurance in the Southeast doesn't happen by chance. We take pride in our customer and claim service here at Alpha. We also offer home, life, business, and farm insurance. Come experience the difference here at the Will Penton Agency. Our number is 256-754-7086, or stop by and see us in downtown Boaz. Go Pirates!
At People's Independent Bank, we're here for life's big moments and all the ones in between. From flexible mortgage options with PIB Mortgage to everyday banking that fits your life, we make it easy. Visit PIBonline.com to get started today. People's Independent Bank. You'll like banking with us. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
GWE Maintenance. Whether it's home building, remodels, additions, decks, siding, or roofing, they hit the nail on the head. Quality work with no shortcuts, excuses, and they show up. GWE Maintenance, serving Northeast Alabama so you can have it built right the first time. Justin and his team are licensed and insured so you can be calm during construction and trust GWE. Our remodels are so smooth, butter gets jealous. Check GWE Maintenance out online or call today 256-302-4269, where stuff gets built right.
You've worked hard to build a life for your family, but what if one day you don't make it home? When my dad passed away, I saw my family struggle emotionally and financially. That moment changed everything for me. I'm Jacob Young with Modern Woodmen of America. I help families prepare for the worst day of their lives so they can keep living. From start to finish, I'll help you protect what matters most. Call me at 256-677-5000. I'll help you protect what matters most.
And welcome back to Boaz. We're about 30 minutes away. It is a cool night here in Boaz. Holly down on the sideline with us. Holly, we have the pleasure of the Boaz team and coaches come by and join us yesterday. And it's so much different seeing these young ladies in person, all dressed up, ready to go. Then they come out on the field. It's like this lights flips and totally different when you see them on the field, isn't it?
It's like they go from princess to warrior, and it's crazy to see the transition. They come in, they look so cute, they're sweet, and they're so soft-spoken, proud of each other, a little timid and shy, but you get them out here on the ground in this turf, and they're different animals.
All right, guys, Boaz and Moody played game 3 of the season. It was early in the season. Boaz, they wasn't even close, 31-0. Coach Penton says Boaz has changed so many things since that game. They're playing so much better football. He says, I think we have a better grasp now what we've got to do. Now it's a matter of just doing. They said the key is the quarterback, Serenity Rutledge, the sophomore. We've watched her warm up, Keith. I think she's the real deal.
Yeah, she is. And if she can connect with some of these receivers, Boaz is going to have some trouble. I think one thing, too, we need to watch and see how good she is with her feet. If she can run the football, you may need to play like you played John Carroll last week. It's kind of spire. Don't let her run it to beat you. And make her throw it. Even though she got a really good arm, she's going to have a harder time throwing the football, and especially in this little bit colder weather. And making good receptions versus her just taking off with her feet. Boaz, on the other hand, I think you got to do what you've been doing, man. Peyton Hall has played great. She's played lights out. Like Holly said, sweet girls, and then when they get out here, they turn into a bunch of savages. And she really gets after. Scored 3 or 4 touchdowns last week. On defense, one to keep your eye on is Piper Hales. She's one of those. Her and AK will absolutely lay out, and they'll sacrifice their body to make stops on defense. A lot of these Boaz girls can catch the football. I think the key to Boaz, what they need to do to keep the ball out of Moody's hands, is to run the football, run that option stuff that they've been doing. They run speed option. They can fake the option. They can throw it back over the middle. I think the key to the ball game is going to come down to them running the football, keeping the ball out of Moody's hands, and sustaining drives.
All right, Ollie, last week Boaz won, of course, 25-12. Moody won their game over Northside 41-12. Boaz fell behind 12-0 right off the bat. Tonight we were talking, I don't think Boaz can afford to fall behind 12-0 in the first quarter against this team.
I don't think they can here in the Final Four against Moody. I don't think that they can lose that much, but they do have good momentum starting out. Usually, I don't know what it was about John Carroll. They just weren't the same team, but then it's like something finally clicked, and then they came back with a vengeance.
Maybe it's a matter of playing at home. Boaz is more comfortable. I guess we'll find out, folks. We're still 25 minutes away. We're going to take another timeout. We'll talk with Coach Penton. We're getting ready for semifinal action. It's Boaz against Moody Flag Football here on Power 107.5.
For over 50 years, Liberty Bank has played a part in helping individuals and companies realize their dreams of financial stability, home ownership, and business success. Liberty Bank has grown from serving one community to now serving 7 communities in Geraldine, Crossville, Collinsville, Albertville, Gunnersville, Sardis, and Sneed. Times may change, but their principles don't. Call or stop by any of their branches and let them serve you. Visit their website, libertybankal.com.
Hey, it's Friday Night Lights. Cooler weather and great deals on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. Come see us before you buy your next vehicle. We do not have what you want. We'll order it for you. We have been in business for over 50 years and want to thank our customers and invite you to come see why people come see us again and again. The automobile business has changed, but Alexander Ford still values family, friendships, and good hometown people. Good luck to your school this football season, and come see us at Alexander Ford in Boaz.
Listen to this crowd. This is the sound of Boaz playoff flag football. We want to salute these incredible young women on the field tonight. They are leaving it all out there, wearing our crimson and gray with pride. Fans, stay loud. Keep the energy up. Every cheer, every shout makes a difference in this playoff battle. Thank you, Boaz, for showing up tonight and supporting the Pirates. Whether you're in the stands or listening at home, you are the heart of this team. Let's keep the intensity high. We need to bring home this win. Let's go, Pirates. This message is brought to you by the City of Boaz.
On sale this week at Foodland and Boaz, Pride of the Farm young self-basting frozen turkey breast, $1.49 a pound. Cook's Hickory Smoked Shank Portion Ham, $1.69 a pound. Butt Portion, $1.89 a pound. Mississippi Grown Sweet Potatoes, 39 cents a pound. Sweet California Halos, 3-pound bag, $4.99 each. Food Club Vegetables, 14 to 15 ounce cans, 99 cents each. And Castleberry's Beef Stew or Brunswick Stew, 24 ounce, 2 for $6. At Foodland and Boaz. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yappy Hour Pet Resort, groom and board, where every pet struts out like a celebrity. Book your appointment and walk-ins are welcome. And they offer daycare. Their groomers are gentle, certified, and obsessed with making your pet look amazing. With 2 convenient locations in Douglas and Albertville, from grooming to boarding and pampering. Yappy Hour Pet Resort, groom and board, is the place you can trust. Follow them on Facebook and book your pet's appointment today.
The 19th hole in Boaz, the perfect place to catch up with friends, work on your golf game, or host your next private event. Enjoy large screen TVs, indoor putting green, full service bar and kitchen, and a comfortable lounge area, all designed to make your time unforgettable. The ideal spot for your next corporate event, birthday party, or celebration. Contact today for private party rates and event details. Be sure to check out daily lunch specials as well as fun family and couples game nights. The 19th hole, located in Boaz, Alabama.
Capco and J&J Homes proudly cheer on the Boaz Lady Pirates flag football team as they head into the playoffs. Your hard work, teamwork, and determination inspire the entire Boaz community. We're behind you every step of the way, so play tough, have fun, and make Boaz proud. From your friends and hometown supporters at Capco and J&J Homes, building quality homes and backing our Lady Pirates all season long.
At First Southern Bank, we've been serving our community since 1935, starting small, growing strong, and always investing in what matters more, you. From personal checking to business loans, we're here to help you save smarter, borrow with confidence, and build a stronger future. We're local, we're homegrown, and we're still growing, one customer at a time. Visit Greg or Clint at the Boaz branch and experience banking built on trust, service, and hometown values. First Southern Bank, banking with heart since 1935, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
From the start of the game, I'd love to say opening kick, but we can't. And so Boaz at home against Moody. So what do you think? Go back to last week, Keith. John Carroll jumped out 12-0. Boaz did look a little nervous, like it took them a few minutes to settle down. And when they settled down, they completely shut down the quarterback for John Carroll. She was the key. I think tonight the quarterback, Trinity Rutledge, I know she's the key.
Yeah.
Boaz got to find a way to slow her down.
Yeah, she's a ball player. Last week, John Carroll, I think it was a combination of things. I think one of the big things was, hey, you're on the road. You're in the, I guess that was the third round of the playoffs. Yeah. And you're playing against a team that was really good. They had a quarterback that was very tall. And when they would get pressure on her, the first couple of times they got pressure on her, she would escape and get down the sideline, and she was hard to deal with. I think Boaz was a little bit shell-shocked. And then if you think about it, that first possession, Boaz throws a pick like on the first play down there deep, and then they're able to go in and score. They don't get their two-point conversion or their point conversion. So they jumped out to a 12-0 lead. But Boaz, hey, stay calm. They didn't freak out. They're a gritty bunch, and they just went to work from there. Made some changes and absolutely shut the quarterback down for the most part. She didn't really run it very much. They relied on the short pass, and they let them kind of dink and dunk, but they never were able to get back down to the end zone. And then Boaz, as far as offensively, they took off.
You hear this all the time about how you cannot make mistakes. You got to play mistake-free. I think here you are with the Final Four, the semifinals. Boaz had the interception last week, which cost them 6 points. But they really only gave up one touchdown on defense. I think in this game, Moody, they're an offensive team. They scored 41. They average about 40 a game. I don't think Boaz can make any mistakes. I think, Holly, they pretty much have to score about every time they have. I know that's pressure, but to win a semifinal game, I think you pretty much got to score every time you touch the ball tonight.
Yeah, you got to pay to play, and this is a big playing game.
So, Coach Pittner, what, about 10 minutes away from talking with us?
We said 8, so
okay.
About 5.
Okay, so what do you think? Boaz has been warming up. I know they're playing at home. That's got to be a huge momentum boost for them playing at home. And the crowd, hey, we got a good crowd coming in tonight.
Yeah, we do. We have a good crowd, and a lot of people here to support the girls. People are coming in. Guys, if you're listening to us, we would like to give a shout out to the 19th hole and Boaz for streaming this so that you guys can hang out with us here and cheer, root Boaz on, and maybe we can get to that state championship.
Are you feeling better? You got some hot hands. Are you doing better now?
They were actually not hot hands. They were hot feet, and so I'm doing 100% better.
You put them in your pocket?
I'm just floating on a cloud right now.
That's unbelievable. I've been doing this for 6 years. Ain't nobody ever give me nothing.
No, we have to earn hours.
You're not as cute.
There's no doubt, and I think it has something to do with that pink jacket, too.
It does.
It's the pink for sure. All
right, we're about 17 minutes away. We'll take another timeout. It's almost time. We're getting closer to semifinal action. It's Boaz and Moody Flag Football coming up here on Power 107.5.
The season's here. Whether it's prom night or pageant debut, weddings, pageants, and proms in Boaz, they've got the wow factor looks that'll have everyone saying, where did you get that dress? From sleek and modern to sparkly and eye-popping, you can find the perfect fit, the perfect color, the perfect style, all in one place. When you shop, you're doing more than turning heads. You're supporting local high school athletics and community. Go see Jen and the girls at Wedding, Pageants, and Prom in Boaz, but serving high schools everywhere.
You've been putting off that roof problem a little too long, but now there's no excuse. SoCo Roofing and Restoration has teamed up with a leader in home improvement financing, and that means with approved credit, you can finally fix or replace your roof, whether it's worrisome leaks, missing shingles, or a full replacement. Check out SoCo's awesome referral program that puts cold hard cash in your pocket just in time for the holidays. Give SoCo Roofing and Restoration a call at 256-677-9002 or find us online at southernroofexperts.com.
Just like the Lady Pirate Flag Football team, we know what a winning formula looks like here at the Will Penton Agency of Alpha Insurance. Being ranked #1 in customer satisfaction for auto insurance in the Southeast doesn't happen by chance. We take pride in our customer and claim service here at Alpha. We also offer home, life, business, and farm insurance. Come experience the difference here at the Will Penton Agency. Our number is 256-754-7086, or stop by and see us in downtown Boaz. Go Pirates!
At People's Independent Bank, we're here for life's big moments and all the ones in between. From flexible mortgage options with PIB Mortgage to everyday banking that fits your life, we make it easy. Visit PIBonline.com to get started today. People's Independent Bank. You'll like banking with us. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
GWE Maintenance. Whether it's home building, remodels, additions, decks, siding, or roofing, they hit the nail on the head. Quality work with no shortcuts, excuses, and they show up. GWE Maintenance, serving Northeast Alabama so you can have it built right the first time. Justin and his team are licensed and insured so you can be calm during construction and trust GWE. Our remodels are so smooth, butter gets jealous. Check GWE Maintenance out online or call today 256-302-4269 where stuff gets built right.
You've worked hard to build a life for your family, but what if one day you don't make it home? When my dad passed away, I saw my family struggle emotionally and financially. That moment changed everything for me. I'm Jacob Young with Modern Woodmen of America. I help families prepare for the worst day of their lives so they can keep living. From start to finish, I'll help you protect what matters most. Call me at 256-677-5000. I'll help you protect what matters most.
For over 50 years, Liberty Bank has played a part in helping individuals and companies realize their dreams of financial stability, home ownership, and business success. Liberty Bank has grown from serving one community to now serving 7 communities in Geraldine, Crossville, Collinsville, Albertville, Gunnersville, Sardis, and Sneed. Times may change, but their principles don't. Call or stop by any of their branches and let them serve you. Visit their website, libertybankal.com.
Hey, it's Friday Night Lights. Cooler weather and great deals on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. Come see us before you buy your next vehicle. We do not have what you want. We'll order it for you. We have been in business for over 50 years and want to thank our customers and invite you to come see why people come see us again and again. The automobile business has changed, but Alexander Ford still values family, friendships, and good hometown people. Good luck to your school this football season, and come see us at Alexander Ford in Boaz.
The Boaz about 13 minutes away. Holly, the Boaz warm-ups are complete. Coach Pitton's down there with you, so let's see how things are going for the Pirates.
Down here with Coach Pitton. Coach, on a scale of 1 to I need a blood pressure check, where are you feeling right now?
Earlier I needed a blood pressure check. I'm waiting, but now I'm good. I'm relaxed. I think we're ready to go.
All right, so Moody's known for their speed. We've been watching the quarterback. Do you have plans?
Yeah, so we got our hype video on here for the first time. Pretty cool.
I'm on there.
Yeah, check it out. So, yeah, we have plans. I think we have a good game plan in place. I'm excited. I'm excited to see if we can execute it.
Hey, listen, we've been here for the past few games. I feel like we're a part of you guys now. It's like your family. Are you coming over for Thanksgiving? No, but really, what's the one thing that you think Boaz has that gives you confidence against this Moody squad?
I mean, it's our resiliency, right? We got down 12-0 last week and fought back. To me, it's just our competitive nature. I mean, even if we get hit in the mouth, we're ready to respond. And so, to me, it's our ability to respond to adversity.
All right, here we are. Final four. Big action here. What is your last words of this game, Coach?
Yeah, I mean, just like I told our girls, I just want to compete for 4 quarters for the girl next to you. We've been putting in work for 6 months. It all culminates tonight in a game like this.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Keith, this is a big game. A lot rides on this. So you win to go to the championship. Holly, look to your right. You got the young girls there watching. There's a hype video to the left, and Holly, check them out. They're all standing like in awe, watching themselves in the hype video on the big video board. That is cool.
That is awesome, man. But this video is so telling of what they can do. It really highlights some of these athletes. A lot of the ones that were calling out, these girls are tough, and like you talked about, you guys may know these girls from Boaz, from being around, but you see them out here on the field, you're seeing a different person.
I mean, these are just kids. Watch them. They're in awe watching themselves on the video. These are just kids. I know a lot rides on this game, but when all is said and done, these are 8th, 9th graders, 10th graders. These are just kids. Keep having fun.
Yeah, they are. And it's a young team. We've talked about that the last couple of weeks. You've got one senior in Lexi Bennett. And other than that, you've got a lot of younger kids on this team. Got a couple of juniors, a lot of sophomores. You even got some 8th graders, Barry, that get some playing time. They're kids, and they're kind of right now they're getting hyped, watching their own hype video. The one thing that this team's got, and it's kind of that X factor, is just grit, determination. Coach is talking about. They've got poise when they got down last week, but it's just that grit to not quit, throw your body around to make plays. They're not afraid to do that. That's the one thing that you can't count out, even if you got a really good player on the other team. It's that grit, man, that heart, and they're ready to go.
All right, about 11 minutes away. Let's take another timeout. It's almost time. Boaz and Moody semifinal action coming up here on Power 107.5.
Listen to this crowd. This is the sound of Boaz playoff flag football. We want to salute these incredible young women on the field tonight. They are leaving it all out there, wearing our crimson and gray with pride. Fans, stay loud. Keep the energy up. Every cheer, every shout makes a difference in this playoff battle. Thank you, Boaz, for showing up tonight and supporting the Pirates. Whether you're in the stands or listening at home, you are the heart of this team. Let's keep the intensity high. We need to bring home this win. Let's go, Pirates! This message is brought to you by the City of Boaz.
On sale this week at Foodland and Boaz, Pride of the Farm young self-basting frozen turkey breast, $1.49 a pound. Cook's Hickory Smoked Shank Portion Ham, $1.69 a pound. Butt Portion, $1.89 a pound. Mississippi grown sweet potatoes, 39 cents a pound. Sweet California Halos, 3-pound bag, $4.99 each. Food Club vegetables, 14 to 15 ounce cans, 99 cents each. And Castleberry's beef stew or Brunswick stew, 24 ounce, 2 for $6 at Foodland and Boaz. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yappy Hour Pet Resort, groom and board, where every pet struts out like a celebrity. Book your appointment and walk-ins are welcome. And they offer daycare. Their groomers are gentle, certified, and obsessed with making your pet look amazing. With 2 convenient locations in Douglas and Albertville. From grooming to boarding and pampering, Yappy Hour Pet Resort, groom and board, is the place you can trust. Follow them on Facebook and book your pet's appointment today.
The 19th hole in Boaz, the perfect place to catch up with friends, work on your golf game, or host your next private event. Enjoy large screen TVs, indoor putting green, full service bar and kitchen, and a comfortable lounge area, all designed to make your time unforgettable. The ideal spot for your next corporate event, birthday party, or celebration. Contact today for private party rates and event details. Be sure to check out daily lunch specials as well as fun family and couples game nights. The 19th hole, located in Boaz, Alabama.
Capco and J&J Homes proudly cheer on the Boaz Lady Pirates flag football team as they head into the playoffs. Your hard work, teamwork, and determination inspire the entire Boaz community. We're behind you every step of the way, so play tough, have fun, and make Boaz proud. From your friends and hometown supporters at Capco and J&J Homes, building quality homes and backing our Lady Pirates all season long.
At First Southern Bank, we've been serving our community since 1935, starting small, growing strong, and always investing in what matters more, you. From personal checking to business loans, we're here to help you save smarter, borrow with confidence, and build a stronger future. We're local, we're homegrown, and we're still growing, one customer at a time. Visit Greg or Clint at the Boaz branch and experience banking built on trust, service, and hometown values. First Southern Bank, banking with heart since 1935, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The season's here. Whether it's prom night or pageant debut, weddings, pageants, and proms in Boaz, they've got the wow factor looks that'll have everyone saying, where did you get that dress? From sleek and modern to sparkly and eye-popping, you can find the perfect fit, the perfect color, the perfect style, all in one place. When you shop, you're doing more than turning heads. You're supporting local high school athletics and community. Go see Jen and the girls at Wedding, Pageants, and Prom in Boaz, but serving high schools everywhere.
You've been putting off that roof problem a little too long, but now there's no excuse. SoCo Roofing and Restoration has teamed up with a leader in home improvement financing, and that means with approved credit, you can finally fix or replace your roof, whether it's worrisome leaks, missing shingles, or a full replacement. Check out SoCo's awesome referral program that puts cold hard cash in your pocket just in time for the holidays. Give SoCo Roofing and Restoration a call at 256-677-9002 or find us online at southernroofexperts.com.
Holly, we got some of the Boaz players with you on the sideline.
We do. I'm down here with Peyton Hall, 11 quarterback. Peyton, how's it feel to be in the final four here tonight?
It feels really good. I'm just really excited, and I'm just excited to see how this game goes.
So we're literally waiting on the toss of the coin right now. The refs are talking, and we're here on the sidelines lined up. You've got your team captains. Who have we got here?
It's me, and then Raina Underwood, number 13, and then Lexi Bennett, number 22.
Now, Lexi is our only senior this year. How's it going to be with her next year gone?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. You know, I like to get a little feisty, and that's the one that holds me back. I don't know who's going to hold me back.
We don't want you to hold back tonight, baby. We want you full fours. Oh, wait, hold on.
Listen, last week I had her up in her, and her legs were still going. I was like, Peyton, you've got to calm down. She's like, no. And I'm like, Peyton, you have got to calm down.
Around and I just see those two just.
It's always us two. It's always like we're like a package deal. So
they have to calm me down sometimes.
Yeah. I'm bringing her to Tuscaloosa with me next year.
Are you going to Tuscaloosa? Where'd you sign?
I'm going to Alabama.
With what sport?
Oh, I'm just going. See, I have a lot of medical problems, and so I've had 2 hip surgeries and all that.
Oh,
wow.
So they're like, I was supposed to go play softball there, and they're like, if you go do that, you're probably going to be miserable the rest of your life, and I'm probably going to have back surgery after high school.
So here we are on the football field in the turf where you just lay your full body out with no pads.
Yes.
Okay, it makes sense.
You cannot tell she's had 2 hip surgery. Whatever way she can do that is amazing.
No, they're animals. I'm telling you. You get them down here on the field, get the cleats on them. They're ready to play.
All right, Holly, we're going to take one more quick timeout and come back. We'll have the toss of the coin, and we'll have the start of the game in about 5 minutes. Boaz and Moody is coming up next here on Power 107.5.
Just like the Lady Pirate flag football team, we know what a winning formula looks like here at the Will Penton Agency of Alpha Insurance. Being ranked number 1 in customer satisfaction for auto insurance in the Southeast doesn't happen by chance. We take pride in our customer and claim service here at Alpha. We also offer home, life, business, and farm insurance. Come experience the difference here at the Will Penton Agency. Our number is 256-754-7086, or stop by and see us in downtown Boaz. Go Pirates!
At People's Independent Bank, we're here for life's big moments and all the ones in between. From flexible mortgage options with PIB Mortgage to everyday banking that fits your life, we make it easy. Visit PIBonline.com to get started today. People's Independent Bank. You'll like banking with us. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
GWE Maintenance. Whether it's home building, remodels, additions, decks, siding, or roofing, they hit the nail on the head. Quality work with no shortcuts, excuses, and they show up. GWE Maintenance, serving Northeast Alabama so you can have it built right the first time. Justin and his team are licensed and insured so you can be calm during construction and trust GWE. Our remodels are so smooth, butter gets jealous. Check GWE Maintenance out online or call today 256-302-4269 where stuff gets built right.
You've worked hard to build a life for your family, but what if one day you don't make it home? When my dad passed away, I saw my family struggle emotionally and financially. That moment changed everything for me. I'm Jacob Young with Modern Woodmen of America. I help families prepare for the worst day of their lives so they can keep living. From start to finish, I'll help you protect what matters most. Call me at 256-677-5000. I'll help you protect what matters most.
For over 50 years, Liberty Bank has played a part in helping individuals and companies realize their dreams of financial stability, home ownership, and business success. Liberty Bank has grown from serving one community to now serving 7 communities in Geraldine, Crossville, Collinsville, Albertville, Gunnersville, Sardis, and Sneed. Times may change, but their principles don't. Call or stop by any of their branches and let them serve you. Visit their website, libertybankal.com.
So who won the toss?
Boaz has won the toss, and they defer to the second half.
What do you think of that move, Keith?
I like it. Put the defense out there, see what this quarterback's able to do from Moody. You can also try to pick out who that really fast. I'm sure Boaz's girls, from playing them already, that fast receiver, we're going to be able to pick her out from up here. But, hey, go ahead. If you can put your defense out there and you can get them stopped and get them to punt, all that momentum goes to you, and, man, if you can keep the ball out of their hands is going to be the biggest thing.
Holly, what about you're there next to the girls? What kind of feel are you getting? Are they loose? They seem like they're really loose right now.
Listen, there's no sense of urgency as far as nervous feelings are. They do not feel nervous. They feel solid as a rock. They're warm. They're shaking out. They're loosened up. They're ready. Look at them. Look at them.
Well, this is it. You win. You move on to Birmingham next week. Get to play at Protective Stadium in Birmingham where UAB plays. They'll play the winner of, they'll play Montgomery Catholic. They played last night. They beat Brubaker Tech 25-12. So the winner, you have an appointment coming up next Wednesday at 11 a.m. I like the way they do this. They have the 1 through 5A. Then you have then the 6A, 7A girls, and then you have the 7A boys play Wednesday night to kick off the boys' championship games.
Yeah, a lot of good football right there in that one day.
Yep.
Excited about this one. They got the whistle blown, ready to go.
All right, quarterback Serenity Rutledge, she is the key for this Moody team. Can Boaz shut her down? And she lines up under center with 2 backs behind her. The snap goes to the other young lady, and the flag is pulled. No gain. Let's see where they mark her. How about Boaz? They were stacking the line of scrimmage, and a good job by Addison Boland with the flag pull, and that's no gain.
She pulled that flag like a piece of pizza.
No gain.
It almost looked like the Maryland eye right there. They were all lined up, and Boaz played it very well. That was Sophie White. She was a freshman. I think that's the one that's got a lot of speed for Moody.
All right, 2nd down and 4 from the 14-yard line. Moody opening possession here in the semifinal game. Back to pass. Roberts looking, rolling to her left. She gets away from one player, dodges another, now takes off to the right side. Oh, she's going to be popped. Is there? Yep. I think that's maybe against Boaz. She ran into Underwood, but really she ran into Underwood. Underwood didn't come up and actually try to tackle. So I think Boaz will be hit with a penalty. Now, did she get enough for the first down? If it's a penalty against Boaz, it will be a first down, and it is.
Yeah, and two, I think the girl, and I couldn't get a number on her that was trying to, they caught her from behind, that was trying to get her flag pulled. I think she was having a hard time getting her flag pulled off of her. And we were talking about rules for the game. I wonder if there's a special way they're supposed to latch their flags on. Because if you've got that thing tied in a knot and you can't pull it off.
That's what I'm saying. I've looked at the attachments, but before every game, now I know we're all learning the rules here, but before every game they do have to pull the flag out and show all the officials.
I think that's what they're checking. Coach Bolin. Yeah. Coach Bolin, the assistant, was talking to the official, and they went out there and checked. I agree. I think there was a problem with the flag. So they into a penalty, gives them a first down up to the 31-yard line. Back to pass, looking, nobody open, looking. She's going to throw it deep down the middle. Receiver well overthrown. What about the defense that time, Keith? There was nobody open downfield.
Yeah, they did a really good job in coverage up front. Boaz Spiner with two different girls, and they did that a lot against John Carroll last week with the quarterback for John Carroll having so much speed. So they kind of spied her. They were playing off of each side of her, so she's not able to get outside. Great job right there by the coaching staff of Boaz.
Moody had some confusion on that play. Nobody was really rushing. They're kind of standing at the line of scrimmage, daring her to run, and she couldn't find anybody open. Incomplete, 2nd down. Back to pass. Rutledge looks, steps up in the pocket. The flag gets a pass away. It is caught. Wow. At the 20, make it 17-yard line. What a great catch all the way down to the 17-yard line.
Yeah, that was a...
Wait a minute, is there a flag? They're still standing at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a legal shift. Moody, penalty.
Wow.
So take that big play away and mark off a penalty.
Yeah, I didn't even see the flag hit the ground, Holly. Right there, they kind of ran a double move, and the young lady's able to catch the ball. I'm going to try to get a number on her right quick. She has great hands.
Coach was down here screaming, "You've got to hear me, listen." And I think they finally did.
Keith Moody at the quarterback threw it from the 35 to the other 25-yard line in the air. On target. Rutledge, what an arm she has.
Yeah, it's impressive. And that is number 24. We talked about her before the game. Zoe Terry, she's a senior. She's got a lot of height, so she's going to be tough to cover.
So they back it up, 2nd and long. Rutledge back to pass. Pressure's coming. Being chased. Gets rid of it. Dropped it at the 37-yard line. It would have been short of the first down. Now it is 3rd down and long for Moody.
Yeah, this is a promising start, guys.
Yes, it is.
It is. They've got several seniors, Holly, for Moody, and that's where the ball's going so far, except for Sophie White. She's a freshman, but they've got several seniors on this team. It's going to be hard to cover.
You can tell.
That time Boaz rushed 2, and A.K. Mitchell was right on the heels of the quarterback. So Rutledge, the sophomore quarterback, drops 2 players coming, steps up in the pocket. They got her flag, but they didn't call it. No, the flag is pulled 3 yards shy of the first down. Coach Bolin is not happy. The flag was pulled before she threw it. The official didn't stop the play.
The flag was absolutely pulled.
Coach Pitton is furious.
They're not giving us any slack for that.
But it's going to be 4th down and 2. Let's see if they're going to go for it. I would think they would with this kind of offense. They're on the 38-yard line, 4th down and 2. They're lining up to go. They're not announcing they're going to punt, so they're going to go for it. I'd look for a quarterback keeper. Rutledge, good speed in the gun, waiting on the snap. Pressure coming. Not yet. 8:49 to go in the quarter. Rutledge turns, back to pass, looks, throws it short, wide open, got it. First down to the sideline. There she goes, still going. The flag is finally pulled at about the 5-yard line.
Yeah, they threw it to the running back out of the backfield, Sophie White. She's that freshman running back. She's the one that's got the speed, boys and girls, and she's got, like Trey was talking about, she's got the drip, she got the bright cleats, and she's all swagged out, but she's got a ton of speed. They're really going to have to keep an eye on her when she comes out of the backfield.
Lexi Bennett, a diving tackle, a diving flag pull. They're going to mark her down officially. They say, about the 14, make it the 9-yard line. So 1st and goal from the 9.
Barry, this drive should have been stopped back
here.
Should have. They missed that one. The quarterback had got her flagpole before she threw the football.
First and goal from the 9. Rutledge out of the gun. Rutledge fakes the handoff. Option rolls right side. Pitch back. Stops. Cuts to the middle. Flag is pulled. Great job by the Pirates. Who was that, I believe? Was that Boland again?
Yeah,
it was.
And
it's a gain of about a yard. Give them 2. So it's second and goal now from the 7.
Yeah, that time Moody trying to run the kind of the toss sweep out here. I thought she was going to try to kind of read it and play option. She just kind of tossed it out like a speed sweep, and Boaz able to rally up and get her stopped. Looks like there's about 7 yards to go.
7:33 to go here in the opening quarter. Opening drive of the game. Moody on the 7-yard line at second and goal. They don't have a play clock, but they're taking a lot of time between plays.
Where's the marker guy?
I don't know. So Rutledge with the snap, drops back, looks right side, throws right side, got it complete. The flag is pulled. She's in the end zone. Touchdown. So touchdown for Moody.
Guys, they missed another one. That's a big-time missed call right there. They got her flag pulled. Her feet were close to the end zone, but the ball had not crossed the plane at all. This officiating crew must be pretty nervous because they've missed a couple of big ones right here.
That was 2 big calls, and the one you hate was when the quarterback was sacked earlier, and they did not call it. So a touchdown pass. They're going to go for the 1 point. 7:04 to go in the quarter. 6-0 Moody. Rutledge, the quarterback, drops, looks to the middle, rolls to the right side. They did not get the flag. She got away, Holly. A diving attempt by one of the Pirates. Couldn't get her, and a good try that time by Piper Hales.
Yeah, and you know what? It's okay to get a score ahead. It's okay.
Yeah, you're not hurt right here. You know, you saw what they want to do. Then you can go and you can react. Like I said, and they were helped out on several plays right there. At least 2 come to mind. Officials need to kind of settle in and call the ball game here. But, just go to work right here. I think the biggest thing, again, like we talked about in pregame, is to keep the ball on the ground, keep the ball out of their hands.
Big drive for the Pirates. Got to answer. First time they played this team, they did not score. But then again, Boaz has made a lot of changes with the offense since week 3 of the season, or game 3 of the season. So let's see what the Pirates can do. Here we go. Boaz, first down and 6. You got 4 plays to pick up 6 yards. Pirates, see if they can answer with their own touchdown. Peyton Hall out of the gun. Hall, the snap, looks, throws the middle, got it, A.K. Mitchell. What a flagpole, a diving flagpole, and she picks up about 3. Is that the quarterback also?
That was.
Yeah.
Wow, that's an athlete right there. Young lady is good. Rutledge with a diving flagpole, gain of 3.
Looks like we got about 3 to go.
So it's going to be, second down and about 2.5, 3 yards to go. So Boaz again, you got Peyton Hall. Looks like they're going to rush one back beside her. The snap to Hall. Player coming, throws short, got it complete. Mitchell cuts it, first down, spins, gets a first down. The flag is pulled. It's a gain of about 7. First down, Boaz. It'll be first down and about, the first and about 16.
Yeah, both those plays, they were running stick routes, and she's just finding the open receiver where the linebackers backed off. She had plenty of room right there. Good throw, good catch.
First and 16. Boaz at the 24-yard line. They got to take it to the 40. They got 4 down, 6:03 to go in the first quarter, down 7-0. Hall back to pass. Pressure's coming. Going to tuck it. Going to run for the corner.
Oh.
Did they get the flag? They don't miss the flags, do they?
I'm not seeing them miss a flag one play.
That's a gain of 5, but had she got around that one player, Holly, she had a lot of running room.
She did. She had a clear path, but I'm going to tell you, they had that flag.
They've got sure hands, Keith.
Yeah, both teams got a lot of speed, too, able to get to the ball carrier and get that flag pulled. And that was going to be a quarterback keeper the whole way.
Yep.
And Peyton takes it off the left side. Again, a good little gain by her.
Second down and 12. In motion. Hall, the snap, turns, going to drive to the middle. Option play, pitch back right side to the corner. Oh, they got her at the line of scrimmage. No gain at all. The option play went to Boland. Boland around the corner. Moody, man, they're tough on defense.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job so far. They're playing a lot of zone. So they're just kind of playing in an area. The defensive back did a really good job coming up. She knew it was going to be a pitch. It was a good read by her. When the ball came out of the quarterback's hands, she attacked. So not a very good, not much of a gain on that play.
Big third down play, 3rd down 12. To keep the drive alive, you need 12 yards on this one. Hall back to pass, and a whistle before the snap. Penalty, Boaz. They'll back it up 5 yards. Somebody jumped. So now you're looking 3rd and 17 with 4:44 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, I didn't see any movement there. I
No.
think that's the same official that was on this side last week.
Yeah.
He gets excited.
I think it is.
It is.
Yeah, little string bean.
Yeah.
No.
Those slim pickings.
No.
Leave us alone, Holly.
No.
Yeah. All right, 4th down, 17. That was 3rd and 17. That was a big penalty. The way Moody plays defense, man, it's tough to get around the corners. They have a lot of speed, and they have sure hands. They don't miss a flagpole. All right, Peyton with A.K. Mitchell behind her. Player in motion. Hall, option, left side, the pitch, and cuts it upfield, going down. Now, she was knocked down. There's no penalty on that one. They pulled the flag first, I guess they're saying. It's a gain of about 4. They get part of the penalty yardage back. Now it's 4th and very long for the Pirates.
Yeah, it was the speed option back this way. I'm waiting to see if they're going to signal a punt here.
Yeah, I think you've got to here.
Yeah, you're kind of deep in your own territory. Again, I don't know what the difference was with our girl getting knocked down right there.
There was contact made. It's a lot like last week's John Carroll game. They jumped out early, 12-0. Here's the kick.
Good punt.
Good punt away from everybody. Takes a high bounce, and Rutledge, the quarterback, like a loaf of bread down the side. Oh, they got her. To the boy. She's holding that ball out there, waiting for it to get slapped out of her hands, but it's going to be Moody ball around the 35-yard line.
I'm seeing some people down here, guys. I'm seeing some people like Coach Boland. He's learning what plays that they're going to, and he's finding the plays that to match them, and they're confident in them.
Again, we go back to the rules, and like I said, we're learning. If she's carrying the ball out there like that, can you slap that ball out of her hand?
I think you can, but does it stay their ball, though? If it's
it does,
fumble.
but if you're having a hard time pulling the flag, if she's got it sticking out there, just knock it out of her hand. It's going to be down right there.
Stop the play. All right, they have the ball. 1st down and 5. They only have to pick up 5 yards. They're on the 35-yard line. Rutledge drops 2 players coming. There's a flag.
Flag.
The blocker. Underwood had a pick 6 waiting on her. Holly, how about that?
Man, that would have been such a catch. Underwood is so excited. She's one of our team captains tonight. She was up when we were getting ready for the coin toss.
Oh, Keith, she had the ball, the sideline. It went in and out of her hands, dropped it. But the penalty's against Moody because the blocker leaned into and knocked down one of the Pirates players.
Yeah, that was I guess you'd call it in basketball, it'd be called a moving screen, and she knocked her down. Going back to Underwood right there, she saw pick 6, and her eyes got so big. She's all she had to do is secure that ball. Nobody's going to catch her, and she is trying to get upfield before she caught it.
Maybe she'll do it again. That was a good defensive play, and she's guarding their key receiver. So now it's 1st and 15 for Moody. Back to pass, throws it short, makes a catch to the middle. A double flag pull. How about Piper Hales and Peyton Hall? They each grabbed a flag. It's going to be a gain of 5, but it's 2nd and 10. Is there another flag? No. I think he just wanted to be seen.
Yeah, quarterback just dumped that one off, and the receiver took it back to the middle of the field. But like you said, Piper Hale's able to come back and help make that flag pull. That's one thing Boaz does a really good job. They swarm the football when it gets in the receiver's hands.
They give her only a gain of 3, so it's 2nd and 12. 3:03 to go first quarter. Moody on top 7, zip with the ball again. Quarterback Rutledge ready. Rutledge turns, play action, looks deep, nobody open. Now she's rolling to her left, being chased, gets away from one Pirate to the sideline. A dive. She runs out of bounds. How about Peyton Hall giving herself up, Holly, and pulling the flag?
Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I just ran into the quarterback with Moody, and we had an eye contact, and I think she could run circles around. Who's somebody fast?
She'll destroy you.
Fast.
She'll destroy you. Now, she looked like she was doing a little stiff arm action right there on Peyton Hall. Which is against the rules, guys.
3rd down and 1. And what a run. 3rd down and 1. Rutledge, quick drop left side, throws the catch, turns, cuts upfield, avoids one. No, she did not. A.K. Mitchell pulled the flag. It's a gain of 4. 1st down Moody as they move the cups, which sounds kind of odd. They'll move the cups.
I don't think you should call them cups.
What are they?
Like markers?
We used to call them cones back in the key days. It's a weird looking cone.
It is.
I guess you call it a cone.
It's a cone.
Baby cone. So it's going to be 1st down.
That time they threw a swing pass out there to their speedster, Sophie White. They really got to keep an eye on her.
All right, 1st and 18. 1:41 remaining in the quarter. Moody driving again. Rutledge back to pass. Pressure's coming. Throws right side over. Underwood was close again. She almost had another interception. The ball bounced right in front of her.
Underwood's got her number, and she's coming for her.
Holly, before the game is over, Keith, I think she's going to get an interception before it's over.
I say she is. Now, listen, I'm down here talking with number 2, Jelly Camper.
Yeah.
She is our possum queen.
Yeah.
And we are so proud of her.
Yeah.
But she's excited, too.
Well, she should be.
She keeps floating that ball around Underwood. She's going to end up getting one and taking it to the house.
I meant to tell you this. I went blank a second there. They're called cones.
Cones.
Quit calling them
All right.
cups.
Second
please.
and 18. The reverse hands off, cuts right side to the sideline. Got her. A loss on the play. Bolin is having the game of her life again. It's a short gain. She runs out of bounds, a gain of 2. So now you're looking at third. This is the play of the game so far, Keith. If they can stop them here, they may punt the ball away.
Yeah, I think they will, Baron, because they'd have to pick up about, if I have to do math, about 15 yards.
They will.
Right now it's coming down to Boaz's speed versus the skill of the quarterback on Moody's team, and her able to throw the football downfield.
I think 24 is the key. Terry, the big tall receiver, keep an eye on her. Third down and long. Rutledge back to pass. Pressure's coming. Steps up in the pocket. Gets rid of it. Throws it. Got it. Complete. Cuts upfield. First down. Still going. Going down. Oh, wow. What a play. First down, Moody. I thought Boaz had her, but she cuts upfield and gets a first down.
Yeah, quarterback did a really good job that time. She stepped up in the pocket, and she had a little bit of pressure on each hip. Stepped up in the pocket. They ran a little like an 8-yard, 10-yard drag. And able to complete the pass.
First quarter is over. We'll take a timeout. Moody driving. They lead Boaz 7-0. You listen to Boaz football here on Power 107.5.
Hey, it's Friday Night Lights. Cooler weather and great deals on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. Come see us before you buy your next vehicle. We do not have what you want. We'll order it for you. We have been in business for over 50 years and want to thank our customers and invite you to come see why people come see us again and again. The automobile business has changed, but Alexander Ford still values family, friendships, and good hometown people. Good luck to your school this football season, and come see us at Alexander Ford in Boaz.
Long, the receiver, she found a crease in the defense, picks up a big first down. So Moody up 7-0, and they are driving.
Yeah, the difference right now so far is the Moody quarterback able to find some receivers. She's got a really good arm, but she does a really good job with her feet in the pocket. She stays with her feet wide. She's got them chopping. She does everything a quarterback's supposed to do. She's got a good arm to get it out there, and she's finding some open receivers. Boaz needs to lock in on these receivers.
Holly, what's the field down on the sideline right now?
You can tell these girls are still locked in. I think Peyton Hall has taken this a little personal. I don't think she's ready to ever come off the field. She's playing both sides.
Boaz got to hold them here. They're throwing the 10-yard line, first and goal.
You go down last week to John Carroll 12-0. I think this is a little bit of a different animal if you go down 12-0 right here.
Quarterback Rutledge, she is the real deal. She's a sophomore. Here we go. First and goal from the 10-yard line. Moody driving. Second quarter underway. Rutledge drops, has pressure, moves left side, steps up, throws a short pass, got her in the end zone. Touchdown, Moody.
Yeah, so far, Boaz doing a good job covering the speedster, but like 2 times right there, the last 2 plays, she's found that third receiver that's been just kind of hanging out in the middle and able to dump it over her head, or over Boaz's head, and that one's a big touchdown for Moody.
The receiver, big and tall there, Holly. She just lobbed it up, and she went up and got it.
Yeah, guys, we've seen this film before, and we ended up liking the ending. So I'm gonna stay positive here.
Boaz offense, like we said, now from here on out they got to score every time they have the ball. Going for one. Quarterback Rutledge drops back. She's got the side, and she will walk into the end zone with the 1-point conversion.
They just cannot block her on these.
She's tough.
On these sides.
She is so quick. So when she ran at you earlier, seriously, I thought you were in trouble, but she is so fast.
Yeah, she's got a lot of speed. That time it looked like it was going to be a pass play. She just saw an opening around the right side and took off. She can make it happen with her legs too.
Yeah, and it's pumping them up. It's pumping her up. You can see a change in her game.
Now, their defense, they're playing shallow. They're daring Boaz to throw deep. I think they're trying to take away the Boaz run game, the option play. But, you don't have a lot of time. This Moody team is so fast.
Yeah, it looks like they're really balanced on defense. They're what they're playing right here in the zones.
All right, Hall from the gun. Here we go. Pirates got to get something going. Back to pass. Pressure's coming. Steps up. Throws it deep right side. She's got her. Complete. Down the sideline. She's going to be – how about that, Holly?
Man, hands. Good job, number 8.
Braylon Burke.
Yeah, we spoke with her in the
She's
station
the freshman.
this week. She's a freshman.
All the way down to the Moody to see where she stepped out of bounds. They're going to mark the cone at the 35-yard line. How about that big pass play?
It's big-time play right there. Momentum swing. They double move the defensive backs. She was standing wide open. If that ball is thrown out in front of her a little further, I think she's running for a touchdown.
We just said Boaz, they're daring them to throw deep. Boaz did, and great pass by Hall to Burke. Hall back to pass, throws the left side. That one a bit tall to Underwood over her head. Had she made it about maybe a 5-yard gain, Holly?
Yeah, but at this point, a 5-yard gain is crucial.
I think that's a good throw, too.
I
mean, she missed it, but the defensive back was playing way off that time, and she ran about a 7-8 yard comeback. If that one's on the money, you're going to pick up some big yards right there.
Yeah, they're giving Boaz the 5-6 yard cushions for the receivers, and right now you're looking at 2nd and 15. Boaz pretty much has to score on this drive to cut into this lead. It's 14-0 early second quarter. Hall ready out of the gun, one back behind her, another back in motion. Hall drops back, looks, now she rolls left side, cuts to the middle, gets away from one player, there she goes, 25-20, spins out of bounds. How about that run, Holly?
Yes, I love it. That's what we're here for. And look, they're not saying no. They're not laying down, and they're not saying you've beat us. They're saying we are here and we are Boaz.
How about the spin move there, Keith?
I think we called that the Kelly Clarkson pirouette last week, but no, she's super athletic. I was just about to say before that play, Peyton Hall, I'm kind of waiting on her to kind of take this thing over and scramble a little bit with that speed. And like I said, that's a first down, big time right there, and looks like we're, first and about 12?
That play should have gained maybe 5, but with the spin move, she avoided the flagpole, takes it all the way down to the 14-yard line, so it's first and goal from the 14-yard line. 4 plays to get 14 yards. I'll throw it up to Underwood. Use her size. She's got man-to-man coverage on the left side. Hall back to pass, looks, those two Underwood, got it, the catch to the end zone. No, the flag is pulled at the 3-yard line. She saw what we saw, Holly. Underwood, I think she's the go-to receiver right now.
She is. She definitely is. And, hey, we're getting close to a touchdown. Let's see it. And that's a nice change, guys, because when they matched with Moody at the 3rd game of their season, they lost, and they didn't put any points up on the scoreboard. So this is a change.
5-yard line. And keep in mind, Boaz will get the ball to begin the second half. There's still 9:25 to go in this half. 14-0 Moody. Boaz on the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal. Got 3 plays to get 5 yards. Hall from the gun. All the receivers on the right-hand side. She rolls right side. Looks. Going to throw back in the end zone. Dropped. In and out of her hands. That was thrown just a bit short. Couldn't quite come up with it, so it's 3rd down.
Close, Addison Bolin.
Yep.
Yeah, the Boaz went 4 receivers to the right side that time and looked like they all ran that double move again, able to get back behind the defense. It was a good play design and a pretty good throw. It was a little short, but it was catchable. She just couldn't come up with it.
I would do it again. Run the same. Well, now they're changing the formation. Underwood, they're now moving another young lady over, almost double covering Underwood on the left-hand side. There's 2 defenders over there with her.
Yeah, but let's keep an eye over here with Burke.
In motion. They're back to pass. Rolls right side. Hall being chased. Stops. Gets away. Gets rid of it. Oh, interception. There's a flag.
Flag. They may have called it down.
Let's see what the call was. Is it an interception? Hall rolled to her right side. The flag was about to be pulled. She just got rid of it, but unfortunately got rid of it right into the hands of one of the Moody defenders.
Yeah, I kind of thought that they sacked her before she got rid of the ball right
Apparently
there.
Not. Wow, that hurts. Oh, that hurts.
I don't think they did, guys. I think that was a fair call.
And you're on the 5-yard line. Oh, that hurts because you're about to cut the lead to 14-7.
Yeah, and they've got the one good thing, and they're backed up right here. They've got to get some pretty good yards to be able to get that first down. Don't give up the big play right here. You kind of be bend, but don't break.
So they start on their own 5-yard line, going the other way. 1st and 15 from the 5. Boaz jumps off sides. Trying to time it just right. Could not do it. Boaz jumps. So all of a sudden the interception, and Boaz having a little bit of trouble here on the next play.
Yeah, I got to play with discipline right there. Got excited. I think this was the first time they were going to try to bring pressure on her. instead of kind of spying her, and just got excited. Got to pump the brakes.
So now it's 1st and 10. They move it up 5 yards. 8:20 remaining in the half, 14-0. Boaz had their best drive of the game. Unfortunately, the interception. Moody coming back, 1st down and 10, and a whistle. They're flagged down, motion. So they'll give us that 5 yards back, and they'll back Moody up 5.
Yeah, we'll take it, guys.
Yeah.
Give us a fiver right there. And I was watching. He called that earlier on Boaz. And I think he's saying that the center is moving too much as she's snapping the football.
Could be.
Her lower body and legs are moving before she's snapping the football, and they called that on Boaz earlier.
Boaz needs a spark. They need an interception here.
Man,
they need a big play.
Pick 6 would be nice.
They do. Quarterback has thrown some questionable passes. Boaz had a couple of chances. Here we go. 1st and 15 again. Back to pass. Rutledge throws the left side, makes the catch, cuts back to the middle, still going to the right sideline. A dive, gets away from one, but not the next. Good tackle, good flag pull by Underwood. It's a gain of about 7, so it's still going to be 2nd down and about 8 for Moody.
Yeah, that was their speedster, Holly Sophie White. It was designed to come to the left side of the field. She catches it, reverses field, and able to miss about 4 Boaz defenders and gets out there and picks up a good gain.
Going to mark it 2nd down and 7. They've got to take it to the 20-yard line. They're on the 13. 7:29 to go in the half. 14-0. Got to keep Moody out of the end zone on this drive. Got to keep them out. Rutledge 2nd down and 7 for the Blue Devils. Back to pass. Rutledge looks. Nobody open. Dancing around. Flags down. Gets rid of it. Throws it left side. Makes the catch. Flag is pulled, but that should be, I think, an illegal block. They're going to call it a hold. Let's see if that is the call. Because one of the blockers back there kind of gave a shove to one of the Pirates.
Yeah, that should be what they're going to call right here. Going to back this one up.
The play would have resulted in a Moody 1st down without the penalty. No. Personal foul, Boaz.
Wow.
I did not see that at all.
You have to explain that one to me. I
saw the Moody player kind of step up and put a shoulder into the Boaz player.
Yeah, I'm confused on that one.
I think the contact they saw was the Moody player putting the shoulder into the Boaz player.
That's what it looked like to me. They called it earlier, on each team. That time they called it against Boaz. So that didn't make a whole lot of sense.
Well, that hurts, too.
No, it didn't make a lot of sense at all.
So now the penalty, they got a 1st and only need 5 yards. They're on the 35-yard line. So they were on the 5-yard line. So with a couple of penalties, they're moving again. 7 minutes to go on the half. 14-0, Moody on top. Rutledge back to pass, throws quick left side, makes the catch, cuts to the sideline. Mitchell chasing, gets away. The flag is pulled. Good job by, again, that was Braylon Burke. How about Mitchell, one of the fastest players? That young lady went right around her.
Yeah, that's that Sophie White we're talking about. She's got a lot of speed. That time, just throwing it out here, just kind of like a now screen or a one screen, we used to call it. And she's able to just kind of turn on the jets. One thing that Moody's doing, they've got the center, and then they've really got 2 blockers, ends up being 3 blockers in the backfield. So only having to cover, 3 receivers unless that center goes out for a pass after she snaps the football.
Right, 35-yard line of Boaz, 1st down and 15 for Moody. 6:09 to go on the half. Rutledge drops, has time, looks left side, throws it deep left side, got a receiver there, intercepted. Did they hold on? They came up with a how did she catch that?
She caught that.
Moody, I thought Boaz had the interception.
She absolutely caught that.
I think it ricocheted off a Boaz player's hands, and she caught it.
Yeah, that thing bounced around down there. He had 3 Boaz defenders.
Coach Fenton's going down there.
Yeah, you got three Boaz defenders down there, and the ball ends up squeezing through. That's Sophie White again. She's a great athlete. But, guys, like the last 3 to 4 throws that the quarterback's made, they've kind of been questionable. She's got a great arm, but I'm not her decision-making, has kind of been all over the place. That might come back to bite her here soon.
She forced that one. I thought Boaz had the interception, but no, 1st and goal on the 4-yard line. Rutledge drops. Looks, has time, steps up. She's going to run, and the flag, did she get it? No. Got around Mitchell. Touchdown, Moody.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a pass play, and she didn't see anybody open. Boaz doing a good job on the back end. She takes off. Again, just missed the flag pull, and AK had to lay out for that one. The quarterback, not only she has a good arm, she can move too. You really want to try to keep her in the pocket and make her beat you with her arm.
So now they're going to go for the 1 point. It's 20-0, 5-12. Boaz almost has to score here before the half. They have to. About they're going to put 7 on the board just seconds ago. Didn't happen with the interception. So Moody changing out players. They're going for 1.
I guess you can do that after you broke the huddle.
I guess so. A lot of confusion here. Now Moody ready to snap to Rutledge. Looks left side. Looks back to the middle. Throws and got it. Pass is complete. And it is good. So it's 21-0. Well, Boaz has to score here before the half. They have to.
Yeah, I think they do. And I tell you what, you got time. You've got 5 minutes. You've got both your timeouts. And you're getting the ball back after halftime. So they deferred, so they'll get the ball back. So if you score right here, get the ball back after halftime, you're fine. You're not hurt. And Boaz proved last time they can move the ball down the field. They just got to calm down and finish drives.
Holly, Boaz showed they can move the ball. They showed they can throw the long pass. They just couldn't punch it in the end zone last drive.
Yeah. Do you think that they're a little shaken up? Do you think that they're a little jarred right now?
I think the Moody defense is just that good.
I do too. I think that's what it is.
They are really good. They were taking the Boaz short game away. They're not allowing Boaz to run the option.
Yeah, I like the alignment that Moody's using on their defense. They're really spread out, and they're playing in zones.
Yeah.
When the ball comes out of the quarterback's hands, they really rally. Got a lot of speed.
Here come the Pirates. 5 still time. 5:10 to go in the half. They need points, though. First down and 6 from the 14-yard line. Underwood in motion. Hall drops back. Hall rolls left side. Now back to the right. Being chased. Looks. Underwood. They got her complete. I think she has the first down. They're going to pull the flag. Yes, they're going to give her a first down. First down, Boaz. And they move the cones to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, she rolls to the left. Wasn't nothing there. She rolled to her right. Thought she was going to take off with it, and she saw Raina and able to dump it off. Good play, good first down. That's a big-time play to get this drive going.
Boaz has time. 3 timeouts remaining here in the half. 21-0 Moody. Boaz is threatening on the last drive. We got to get something out of this one. Hall, no, they're going to snap it to the short receiver. She's going to be run into and tackled, basically.
Yeah, that's the they've called that a couple of times. I mean, right there she flat tackled her. So I'm confused by the rule book right now, guys.
Piper Hales, they pulled the flag after she hit the ground. It's a short gain, but they snapped it. Piper was kind of lined up in the short formation. I think the official was trying to explain to Coach Penton why they didn't throw a flag, and I don't get it because the defender ran right into Piper. So it's going to be second down and 15. Hall going to keep it up the middle. Flag is pulled. They don't miss a flag. When they grab the flag, that's only about a 2-yard gain. So now this is going to be a critical play for Boaz.
I think they have Gorilla Glue on their gloves.
Yeah,
they don't miss.
Hand-eye coordination is there, and much more discipline than a couple of the teams that Boaz played earlier in the playoffs. So they're really doing a good job.
So it's 3rd down and long, 3rd down and 18. They got to take it to the 40. They're on the 22. A big 3rd down play. Pirates need a big one. Back to pass. Hall looks. Has the receiver open downfield. Those are the Mitchell short. Cuts upfield. Couldn't avoid the tackler, but it's going to be short by 5. Boaz 4th and 5. What do you do? It's 4th and 5. Do you go? Take a gamble?
I think you got to go.
You have to.
Yeah.
Because you only got 3 minutes. But if you don't make it, you give them the ball deep inside your own territory.
I think that's where you're at in this ball game, though. I think you got to go. You got to trust your girls right here to get the first down. You got to keep this drive going.
I'd call a timeout and talk it over.
I think it'd be a great time for a timeout.
Because you got 3 timeouts. Yeah, I think they're going to call a timeout, and they did. Let's take a timeout. 2:41 to go in the half. It's 21-0 Moody. You're listening to Boaz Pirate Flag Football on Power 107.5.
Listen to this crowd. This is the sound of Boaz playoff flag football. We want to salute these incredible young women on the field tonight. They are leaving it all out there, wearing our crimson and gray with pride. Fans, stay loud. Keep the energy up. Every cheer, every shout makes a difference in this playoff battle. Thank you, Boaz, for showing up tonight and supporting the Pirates. Whether you're in the stands or listening at home, you are the heart of this team. Let's keep the intensity high. We need to bring home this win. Let's go, Pirates. This message is brought to you by the City of Boaz.
Timeout. Good timeout. You got to have it. Holly, 4th and 5. What do you do? They're taking away Boaz's run game almost completely. What do you do?
It's 4th and 5. It's 21-0. I don't know. I'd like to phone into the 19th hole and see what those guys are saying right now, what they think we might should do. But at this point, you just got to go, push forward, press forward, keep locked in, stay locked in. Double down here.
Okay, Boaz putting all the receivers here on the right-hand side except for Underwood. She's the lone receiver on the left. Fourth down and 5. Moody's going to rush 3. Here they come. Piper throws, knocked down. A.K. Mitchell was there. The quarterback / defensive back, Rutledge, out of nowhere, slaps it away. Had A.K. made the catch, she could have went all the way because the defender went for the ball, and luckily for her, she got to it and knocked it away.
Yeah, it was definitely going to be a first down. Like you said, if she's able to slip by, that could be way bigger of a play. Is her name Rutledge?
Yeah,
she's a ball player on both sides of the ball. She's their best player, guys. I mean, just to be completely honest.
We were told that's the player you got to stop, and so far Boaz is not. The 2-minute warning. I think they ran right past it, so it's going to back that thing up. Is it 1:55? So 2-minute warning, but I guess both teams will say let's play on.
I guess so.
Okay, they're not going to use it as a timeout. 1:55 to go in half. To have any chance, I think Boaz has got to hold them. If you go down 28-0 at halftime, that's going to be tough.
It's going to make it tough.
Yeah, they put the
10
time.
minutes on the clock.
Yeah, they put the time back up there. So 2 minutes to go. Here we go. Moody with the first down. Rutledge rolls right side. Now she's going to. She's looking. She's going to turn it upfield to the sideline. Gets around Hall. Hall diving, got her. Hall is super quick. This shows you how fast Rutledge is because she went around Peyton Hall.
Yeah, and she's got a lot of speed. Whoever's supposed to stay at home back there on that backside with the reverse kind of got caught chasing. You kind of got to stay at home and kind of be ready for that sort of thing. It was a great play call by Moody. And like I said, Rutledge just got so much speed to be able to get the ball outside.
Second down and 3, 1:25 to go on half. Moody has all 3 timeouts. Knocking on the door. The snap, new quarterback. She's going to roll left side. She's being chased, cuts upfield. Boaz got her. They had to check and make sure they had the flag. A.K. Mitchell grabs her, and it's going to be a loss of a yard. They snapped it to a different quarterback, and that was Sophie White, the freshman. This is a young Moody football team.
Yeah, they're just going to run that speed sweep back this way, Holly. I understand why she's got the cleats she's got on now. It's just like blazing fire running down through there.
Yeah, she's got wheels on her for sure.
Moody's going to call a timeout. Let's take a timeout. 56 seconds to go in the half. Boaz down 21-0. You're listening to Boaz Flag Football on Power 107.5.
On sale this week at Foodland and Boaz. Pride of the Farm young self-basting frozen turkey breast, $1.49 a pound. Cook's Hickory Smoked Shank Portion Ham, $1.69 a pound. Butt Portion, $1.89 a pound. Mississippi grown sweet potatoes, 39 cents a pound. Sweet California Halos, 3-pound bag, $4.99 each. Food Club vegetables, 14 to 15 ounce cans, 99 cents each. And Castleberry's beef stew or Brunswick stew, 24 ounce, 2 for $6 at Foodland in Boaz. Happy Thanksgiving.
He calls the timeout. I think Moody knows if they can put 7 points here before the half, 28-0. I think they know that they're going to be making it to Birmingham unless there's a miracle comeback with the Pirates.
Yeah, I think you're right. And we were talking about it off air. The Rutledge has done a good job at quarterback, and their receivers have done a really good job because they've bailed her out on a couple of kind of wild throws. Right now, everything's working that Moody's running.
Third down and 3, 2 plays to get 3 yards. Snap, Rutledge going to fake the handoff, pitch back, option play, cuts to the sideline. Did she grab the flag or she missed it? But she runs out of bounds. First down. It's going to be first down now and goal. And the clock continues to run. Actually, it does roll with 40 seconds left. They got to hurry.
They're going to go fast.
But they do have 2 timeouts left. And the snap. Rutledge rolls right side. That play looked like everybody's confused. She steps back, being chased to the sideline. Gets rid of it, throws. Almost picked off by Peyton Hall at about the 10-yard line.
I'm going to tell you guys, the interceptions are quick in flag football.
Yeah, I'm with you, Keith. She's a great player, but she's made some very questionable passes.
Well, and so far, it's not bitter. I mean, everything's kind of worked right there. It's the closest it came to kind of biting her in the rear end, but it looks like they're going to take another timeout.
So let's take a timeout. 10 seconds to go on the half. 21-0 Moody. You're listening to Boaz Flag Football on Power 107.5.
Yappy Hour Pet Resort, groom and board, where every pet struts out like a celebrity. Book your appointment and walk-ins are welcome. And they offer daycare. Their groomers are gentle, certified, and obsessed with making your pet look amazing. With 2 convenient locations in Douglas and Albertville. From grooming to boarding and pampering, Yappy Hour Pet Resort, groom and board, is the place you can trust. Follow them on Facebook and book your pet's appointment today.
That dog is really here.
He got right in my
10
ear right
seconds. Holly, the temp is a little chilly down there, isn't it? That says it all right there. Okay, this is the play of the game. You're looking at second down. They only have 10 seconds, though. 10 seconds. They have one timeout left, and they've got to take it, 17 yards. So it's 2nd and 17, 2nd and goal, basically. Rutledge drops back, looks, still looks. Nobody open. Rolls to her right. Nobody open. 4 seconds. 3. Those picked off. Underwood's got it. She avoids one player. The flag is pulled, and the clock
stepped out of bounds.
The clock goes down to 0. That is a huge interception. Hopefully, a momentum booster. Underwood, we knew it was coming, Keith, and she finally got it.
You called it, Barry.
Yeah, we talked about a second ago, the quarterbacks, the throws she's made some good ones, but she's thrown some kind of wild throws, and that one finally bit her. I thought she was going to get up that left sideline and go all the way.
I did too. She's one player away. Let's take a timeout. Halftime. Moody on top, 21-0. You're listening to Boaz Flag Football on Power 107.5.
The 19th hole in Boaz, the perfect place to catch up with friends, work on your golf game, or host your next private event. Enjoy large screen TVs, indoor putting green, full service bar and kitchen, and a comfortable lounge area, all designed to make your time unforgettable. The ideal spot for your next corporate event, birthday party, or celebration. Contact today for private party rates and event details. Be sure to check out daily lunch specials as well as fun family and couples game nights. The 19th hole, located in Boaz, Alabama.
Capco and J&J Homes proudly cheer on the Boaz Lady Pirates flag football team as they head into the playoffs. Your hard work, teamwork, and determination inspire the entire Boaz community. We're behind you every step of the way, so play tough, have fun, and make Boaz proud. From your friends and hometown supporters at Capco and J&J Homes, building quality homes and backing our Lady Pirates all season long.
At First Southern Bank, we've been serving our community since 1935, starting small, growing strong, and always investing in what matters more. You. From personal checking to business loans, we're here to help you save smarter, borrow with confidence, and build a stronger future. We're local, we're homegrown, and we're still growing, one customer at a time. Visit Greg or Clint at the Boaz branch and experience banking built on trust, service, and hometown values. First Southern Bank, banking with heart since 1935. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The season's here. Whether it's prom night or pageant debut, weddings, pageants, and proms in Boaz, they've got the wow factor looks that'll have everyone saying, where did you get that dress? From sleek and modern to sparkly and eye-popping, you can find the perfect fit, the perfect color, the perfect style, all in one place. When you shop, you're doing more than turning heads. You're supporting local high school athletics and community. Go see Jen and the girls at Wedding, Pageants, and Prom in Boaz. They're serving high schools everywhere.
You've been putting off that roof problem a little too long, but now there's no excuse. SoCo Roofing and Restoration has teamed up with a leader in home improvement financing, and that means with approved credit, you can finally fix or replace your roof, whether it's worrisome leaks, missing shingles, or a full replacement. Check out SoCo's awesome referral program that puts cold hard cash in your pocket just in time for the holidays. Give SoCo Roofing and Restoration a call at 256-677-9002 or find us online at southernroofexperts.com.
Just like the Lady Pirate Flag Football team, we know what a winning formula looks like here at the Will Penton Agency of Alpha Insurance. Being ranked #1 in customer satisfaction for auto insurance in the Southeast doesn't happen by chance. We take pride in our customer and claim service here at Alpha. We also offer home, life, business, and farm insurance. Come experience the difference here at the Will Penton Agency. Our number is 256-754-7086 or stop by and see us in downtown Boaz. Go Pirates!
At People's Independent Bank, we're here for life's big moments and all the ones in between. From flexible mortgage options with PIB Mortgage to everyday banking that fits your life, we make it easy. Visit PIBonline.com to get started today. People's Independent Bank. You'll like banking with us. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Back at Boaz, 21-0. Boaz has had their chances. Moody, yes, they're very good. Boaz was driving. They had the ball 2nd and goal, and unfortunately, they were picked off in the end zone, killed that drive. They had another chance, Keith. Underwood had a pick six that slipped through her hands. They've had 2 chances that would have changed this game completely.
Yeah, it should look completely different. Also, I think they've got a couple of calls that have gone their way, Moody's way tonight. But regardless, you've got to come out here. You got to regroup. Biggest thing is right here, you got to come out and you got to put points on the board. You get the ball first, coming out of halftime. You've got to put points on the board, and then you've got to go to work on defense. I think defensively, you've got to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Serenity Rutledge. You got to keep her in the pocket.
Yeah.
When she runs the footballs, when she's dangerous. Now, she's got a good arm, and she throws. She's made some good throws tonight. She's also made some errant throws tonight that if her receivers didn't bail her out, could have been big plays for Boaz and bad plays for Moody. So that kind of thing is going to come back to bite her. She keeps throwing the ball into dangerous situations, throwing it into coverage. So Boaz got to I think the biggest thing as far as defense is keep her in the pocket, make her beat you with her arm, and then offensively just take care of the football. You got to come out, you are down 21-0, but we've seen this Boaz team score a lot of points. I think they can score a lot of points, and they can score on this team.
Holly, what do you think? Boaz has to score on this opening drive.
Yeah, they do. There's a lot of pressure on them, so we're going to see what they're made of when they're under pressure and when they've got their back up against the wall. To have no points up at halftime is discouraging. I don't care who you are or what sport you play. It is, don't you think?
And the backbreaker was they were inside at 2nd and goal. They were about to score. You could feel it. Game is going to change. Unfortunately, Peyton rolled to her right. They were about to pull her flag, and she just got rid of the ball like you should. My book, if she'd have threw it just out of the end zone, that's a better call than where she threw it. Unfortunately, she was picked off, and that killed the drive.
Yeah, and if we could have captured all of the potential interceptions that have been thrown, that scoreboard would be a lot different.
Underwood had an interception to end the half, and she was one player away from taking it back for a touchdown, and she almost had another interception earlier in the half.
Moody's already kind of bouncing around, hyped, excited.
Well, this is the drive. Boaz gets the ball first.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got to score right here to take a little pressure off the defense, guys. I've been in these girls' situation right here. You got the younger Boaz girls that are on the sideline, and bless their heart, they are freezing to death.
All right, here we go. The Pirates will get the ball first. First down. They're down 21-0. 1 half of football left. The winner will move to Birmingham next week and take on Montgomery Catholic, who won last night. And the Pirates, let's see what kind of adjustments they made here at the half. Ready to go. Peyton Hall ready. One back standing beside her, and the Pirates are ready. 1 half in them. Let's see if we can pull out at least 21 points. Peyton rolls, right side fakes, throws it down the right sideline. Got a pair, caught it, complete down the sideline, and she's going to be tackled inside the Moody 40. I think that's Burke again. Braylon Burke, the freshman. She's stepped up to be the key receiver tonight, Holly.
Yeah, she has. What year is she?
Freshman.
Freshman. Man.
And she's tall, too.
And we've got such a young team.
Yeah.
They're going to be losing one senior this year. The rest of them, and they play multi-sport, so they're going to come back athletic, in shape.
Okay, they mark her down saying we're at the 42, or excuse me, 38, so it's first and 1 is where they mark it. Just need the 1 yard. Hall steps back, rolls left side, being chased, rolls right side, can't afford a sack, running to the sideline, got to get rid of it. Now she gets back to the left, gets rid of it, throws it up for grabs, and it was caught. Caught it.
Wow.
Wow. She made the catch. What a catch by Piper Hales. She just threw it up. Piper came back and saved her and made the catch.
You know what? If Moody can put up 21 points and a half, so can Boaz, and this is a way to start it out to do it.
Boaz, and we've seen them score some points, Holly. Right there, Peyton Hall doing her best. Johnny Manziel running all over the field, able to find the receiver. If she can get enough arm on it to get it down here, though, that is a touchdown. I think it was Burke again that's got behind the defense.
All right, Boaz now with a first down and 19. Early third quarter, Boaz driving the snap, then the quick toss. And how about that play, Keith?
Yeah, so snapped it to an up back, which is a receiver, and then she pitches it forward to another receiver that it got between the defensive players, and that was a unique play. I've not seen that one yet.
Jaylee Camper, a gain of 5. The flag was pulled. Actually, let's see, it's going to be second down and 7. They only need 7 yards on the 27-yard line. 10 minutes to go, third quarter. Boaz got to get on the board. You can see they know they've got to score on this drive. Still plenty of time. Just got to get a touchdown and play some good defense. All right, Peyton Hall ready in motion. Back to pass. Hall looks right side, throws right side, wide open, dropped it. She turned to run too quick. Piper had it, dropped it. You know, it's very cold down there. Even though she's got gloves, I think it's cold.
And there were 3 defense on her.
She had at least about 10 yards, Keith.
God, and I tell you what, guys. So they sent her out in motion out of the backfield. She runs out in the flats. The safety committed. It's not like you're talking about. She had 3 on her. The deep route was there.
Second down and short. Flags are down. Somebody jumped, throws it to the end zone. Underwood had it, but the flag was thrown at the beginning of the play. One of the Boaz players, I believe, came across the line of scrimmage too fast, or was it a Moody player? Let's see.
Well, if it's procedure, they should blow it dead, right?
That's what I thought. Let's see what the call is going to be. I thought it was a Boaz player, but he's pointing towards Moody. No, he's asking the official, excuse me, the coach, do you want to accept or take the play? So they're going to take the play, incomplete pass. So now Boaz looking at third down and 7. They've got 2 plays to get 7 yards.
I like the play design right there. It kind of looked the exact same as the last one. They sent the running back over here in motion.
All right, third down, 7. Boys bringing in some new personnel. They're going to bring in Lexi Bennett. Bennett checks in right side. All right, got to have it. Third down. Oh, excuse me, fourth down. 4th down and 7. Got to have it on this play. 4th down and 7. 8:15 to go in the third. Peyton Hall drops back. 2 players rushing. Throws it towards the middle. Got a receiver. Tip toss. Touchdown, Boaz. How about that?
Oh, he called it.
He called it.
Underwood caught it. The ball hit the Boaz receiver. I think it went through, was that Boland's hands?
I think so.
Right into the hands.
Right into her hands.
In stride, caught it on the tip, touchdown Boaz.
Underwood has had a target for that ball since the moment she has stepped out on the field tonight.
And the defensive player got her hands up in Boland's face, not able to come down with it, but like you said, bounced off her hands right into Underwood's hands, like something Auburn did a couple of years ago when the Miracle and Jordan Hare. But, that is huge for momentum right here, guys.
21-6. So Boaz going to go for the 1. 21-6. 8:02 remaining third quarter. Plenty of time left. Now you got to get you a defensive stop. Peyton Hall, the snap rolls right side. Being chased. Going to run. Dive.
Yes,
got
touchdown.
It. Peyton Hall, the speed. I think 2 of the players ran together for Moody. And they did. And I think one of those, I don't know if it's a quarterback. No, but it's 2. No, I don't believe it is.
No, it's not.
But they were both diving for the flag. This happened a couple of weeks ago, Holly.
Yep, it happened a couple of weeks ago when a pass goes in between 2 of the defenders. They just, go head to head. This is why I don't understand. I know that there has to be reasons, but why they don't have better head protection.
Maybe some kind of I don't know, some type of helmet, because I don't think their heads hit. I think their legs kind of... I think this young lady got her legs cut out from under her. Her legs got tangled. They were both diving, reaching for Peyton. They're both sitting down now. They're both kind of shaken up.
Yep. She ran right through the middle of them.
Yeah.
Looks like they're looking at her.
So the point was good. So let's take a quick timeout and come right back. Boaz scores. It's 21-7. You listen to Boaz Football on Power 107.5.
GWE Maintenance. Whether it's home building, remodels, additions, decks, siding, or roofing, they hit the nail on the head. Quality work with no shortcuts, excuses, and they show up. GWE Maintenance, serving Northeast Alabama so you can have it built right the first time. Justin and his team are licensed and insured so you can be calm during construction and trust GWE. Our remodels are so smooth, butter gets jealous. Check GWE Maintenance out online or call today 256-302-4269 where stuff gets built right.
Good news, both players are up. They're moving around. They're off the field. They're okay for Moody. They ran together. They were diving for Peyton Hall's flag. How about Peyton's speed around the corner?
You know what? No matter how this game goes, I'm so proud of these girls for what they've done.
Back to pass, Rutledge rolling right side, throws, knocked down. Peyton Hall stripped the ball away from the receiver's hands.
Number 11. Yeah. I'm going to tell you.
This is a big possession, Keith. if they can keep them out of the end zone here.
Well, and the quarterback, again, I've talked about it already. She's got a really good arm, and you really don't want her to run the football, but she will throw the ball into coverage. And again, Raina's already made one interception. I can totally see her making another bad pass and Boaz picking it off and getting a pick six.
All right, second down and 6 for Moody. Back to pass. Rutledge looks, steps up in the pocket. She's going to run. A diving flagpole. 2 yards short. Piper Hells.
Now this is where Boaz comes together and locks in.
This is the big play coming up. It's going to be short by 2. What about a yard and a half? So it's third down and a yard and a half. I'd look for the same play from the quarterback.
I tell you what, I think I'd bring 3 girls and try to sack her. I think I would sell out right here and try to sack her.
Here we go. Third down and about a 2-yard play coming up. Rutledge back to pass. Throws it short. Got it complete. First down. She was wide open. The flag is pulled, and it's going to be about 8 yards shy of the first down. So it's going to be first down Moody. They're converting so many key third down plays.
Yeah, they are. Quarterback really does a good job. To be a sophomore, she's pretty smart with it. Like I said, she's made some wild throws. It's worked out for her tonight. That time she threw a little slant route, and the linebacker not able to drop and get there in time.
Yeah, I like what Trey running the board for us says. They should use the headgear 7-on-7 squads, use kind of a foam helmet, no restrictions. I agree. Because we saw a young lady, was it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
They bumped together, was injured. Moody back to pass. Rutledge looks, nobody left side, nobody open, rolls. That's when she throws a bad pass. She throws it up, and that should be a penalty on Moody. The Boaz player was knocked down by the Moody player.
And no flag.
Coach Penton he's got to be upset because she was going for the interception, and that was Burke. She had a chance for a pick. She had her feet taken out from under her. Now, did they get the flag? That's a Boaz flag back up here. They're saying no penalty. That should have been an offensive pass interference.
I tell you, I thought that was going to be a pick. One thing you can do, and it's like they're going to take a little time to make sure she's okay. An official timeout right here. Looks like she's coming off the field under her own power. One thing that I think that's how you're going to have to play her is you've got to make sure she stays in the pocket. If you can get her back there, she gets under pressure. She throws one up.
That was a bad pass.
It was really bad.
So it's second down and 8. They got to take it to the 40. They're on the 32. 5:39 to go, third quarter. Boaz just scored, so it's 21-7. Moody with the ball back, driving. Rutledge from the gun drops back. Pressure coming. Looks. Nobody open in the middle. She's going to roll left side. Stops. Cuts to the sideline. First down. Down the sideline. They just can't contain her because she is so fast. She gets enough for the first down. It's going to be first down Moody inside Boaz territory.
And all they're doing is just chipping down those 20 yards. Just chipping them away.
That one's tough right there because you've got her backed up, and I thought you had her controlled back there. You got to make her sit back there and throw it. She gets outside. She's hard to handle when she gets to the sideline.
The Boaz defense did their job. There's nobody open downfield. She looked all over the place, so she just tucked it and run, and she is so quick. Sophomore quarterback. She's a good one. Serenity Rutledge has led this team all year, doing it again. So first down at about 17. Rutledge looks left side, not there. Throws it down the sideline, got her complete, stops, and the flag is pulled by Burke. It's a gain of about 6, maybe 7. So now you're looking at second down. Let's see where they mark the cone. And it's going to be second down at about 9 yards.
I'll tell you what, really good play call right there by Moody. They faked the pass to Sophie White in the flats, and then it was just a double move by her. She goes upfield. Quarterback makes a good throw right there and throws it to Sophie White, and she's the one with all the speed, guys.
Moody on the Boaz 29-yard line, second down and 9. 4:07 to go, third quarter. Moody driving up 21-7. Rutledge drops right side, fakes the handoff, looks back, throws it to the receiver, dropped it. She was going to be, I think, flag pulled about a yard downfield. Underwood playing some good defense too, Holly.
Yeah, she is. She's just good on both sides of the ball.
She's already had one pick.
We need her to get another. Take it to the house.
She's had, is it 3? Potential?
She's had one, which would have been a touchdown if she caught it.
And then one
that she did pick off in the. All right, here we go. Big third down play. Third down and 9, we'll call it. They're on the Boaz 29-yard line. 3:28 to go in the third. Rutledge drops back, looks short, nobody there. Now she rolls right side, being chased, gets away from one, gets away from two to the sideline, and she will dive and get the first down as she runs out of bounds. Boaz had two players diving. They just couldn't catch her.
Got Papa Hills out there limping. She went for the dive.
She's wanting to come out for a second.
Yeah,
I don't blame her. I think she hit the turf hard.
On her hip.
That's tough. You've got them backed up, and you've got her, I think, where you're going to be able to get her. She's just so shifty and so fast to be able to get the ball outside, and that hurts her getting that first down.
First and goal, 19 yards away. Rutledge drops 19 yards back. Rutledge being chased, rolls left side, and gets rid of it. Just throws it up, makes the catch, cuts back to the middle, still going, falls down. I thought
this was coming back, yeah. Yeah, I counted 3 flags right there in the backfield. There's a moving screen.
Well, the blocker just kind of did this to Boaz, just put a shoulder into the Boaz player.
The people at the 19th holding, listening, streaming, don't know what this is.
She put a shoulder into the other girl's shoulder.
So it's almost like a moving screen in basketball, but also the quarterback slapped slapped the defender's hand away when she was trying to pull her flag. So
there's a lot of pushing and slapping going on out there.
Hey, there's a little bit of drama.
So they're marking back 5 yards. But give a credit to the quarterback again. She is so good at avoiding getting tackled.
So this is big. So they got them backed up, and they've got to go all the way to the goal line.
They do.
So they got a mile to go, guys.
All right, so it's first down again, but it's backed up now to the 29-yard line. 1st and 29 with 2:30 to go in the third. Quarterback Rutledge, the snap, steps back. Pressure's coming, has time. Throws it deep down the right side into the end zone. Got it. Touchdown. She reached over Underwood and made the catch. That is a bag breaker.
Yeah.
That's huge. It was a go route all the way. Zoe Terry, the senior, we talked about her in pregame. She's so tall for Moody. That ball had to have grazed Underwood's fingertips. She was in perfect position, just not able to go up and make a play on the football. It was so close. I think if she gets her hands on it, she might actually pick it off.
Underwood was right in front of Terry. Terry kind of reached over Underwood, standing in the end zone, made the catch, touchdown with 2:17 to go in the third quarter.
That's where that senior, leadership comes in right there. It's a big-time senior catch by her.
Boy, that hurt. Now they're going to go for one. Rutledge rolls right side. She's going to take it. She's going to run. Oh, my goodness. She's look at her and Peyton.
Don't square up with Peyton.
She said something to Peyton. Peyton grabbed her.
Peyton won't have it.
By the pants. Luckily, she didn't pants her because she pulled her to the ground. She reached for the flag to grab the pants.
I have noticed that Boaz is having to go for the belt. Have you guys noticed that? They've had
especially on the quarterback.
Yes.
In her jersey, Holly is covering up some of her flags. She needs to tuck her jersey in a little bit more.
It is.
She just spit on the Boaz field there. She's
you've not seen her? It's been every 5 seconds. Watch her. Just keep watching her.
Yeah, she's a little shaken. Now, Peyton pulled her down, and she had something to say about it, but it's 28-7. That hurts with 2:17 to go in the third quarter.
Especially when you've got her backed up on third downs a couple of times, and you got them backed up behind the chains, and she's able to scramble and get the first down.
And Boaz defense played that touchdown pass where Underwood was in great position. She was right in front of the receiver. The receiver, I guess she's about 6 foot, just went up over Underwood and brought in the pass for the touchdown. So it's 28-7, Moody. 2:07 third quarter. Peyton Hall back to pass. Throws right side. There you go. Pass interference.
Yeah,
she not the Burke having something to say because she was shoved before the ball got there. Freshman Burke said no, not going to take any of this. So the penalty against Moody, pass interference.
Definitely some tension on the field, guys.
Yeah.
I think the defensive player had something to say to the official at that time. She had to kind of be pulled away.
Boaz need to score and score quickly.
Yeah,
so still time. They got to score in a hurry. There's only 90 seconds remaining third quarter. They're down 28-7. They scored their last possession to begin the second half. Boaz in the hurry-up offense. Peyton sends Mitchell wide right. Hall drops back, looks left side, nobody there. Now avoid. Now she's going to try to run. She's going to run to the sideline. A missed flag. She's down the sideline. Whoa. Peyton had she was pushed.
Look, there's words. Underwood's pulling them. 22. Bennett says, no, Underwood, let me go.
Yeah, and it's just the same two that were kind of getting into it a second ago. But Peyton Hall able to get a first down right there. That's a big-time play for Boaz.
Yeah, big time.
Hall is still talking.
Yeah, she is. She's talking to herself.
Trash
but she's
talking right now. The Moody players. Hall was pushed as she went out of bounds, but I did like the way she was shoved and said something to the Moody player, and players kind of came together.
Well, the Moody player stopped in our sideline.
All right, so it's first down, Boaz. Hall back to pass. Got rid of it. Got it. Complete. Bowen. They're going to say that she had the flag pulled before she got rid of the ball.
No.
That is the call. Yes, they did. Oh, that's a questionable call. And Coach Penton pulls off the headphones. I'm with you, Coach.
This calling tonight has been tough.
I'm not one to kind of ride officials very much, but they've missed about 4 big ones tonight.
Same thing happened to Moody earlier. They didn't call it yet, but now that's going to be a sack on the play. So now it's 2nd and long, 2nd and 21. That's the final play of the quarter. Pass left side, tipped almost a pick 6, incomplete, and the quarter is over. We'll come back with a big third down. After 3, Moody leads 28-7. You're listening to Boaz Flag Football on Power 107.5.
You've worked hard to build a life for your family, but what if one day you don't make it home? When my dad passed away, I saw my family struggle emotionally and financially. That moment changed everything for me. I'm Jacob Young with Modern Woodmen of America. I help families prepare for the worst day of their lives so they can keep living. From start to finish, I'll help you protect what matters most. Call me at 256-677-5000. I'll help you protect what matters most.
Boaz faced with a big third down play, 28-7 Moody. Boaz came out and took care of business on offense. They scored, but unfortunately, the Boaz defense, they just couldn't stop this high-powered Moody offense on the next drive.
Yeah, and they've had opportunities tonight. We've talked about those. Again, the quarterback for Moody throws really kind of a dangerous throw again. Raina's all over that one. And it just the receiver's able to go up over her head and make a great catch. A senior goes up, makes a big play when a quarterback needs a big play. Like I said, Boaz has had opportunities, and Moody's just made plays, and everything's kind of bounced and gone their way tonight. And Boaz really having to scrap for everything they're getting.
Boaz needs 22 yards. You don't have to get all 22 on this one play. Just get about half of it on this play. You got 2 downs to get 22 yards. 3rd down and 22 for Boaz. Final quarter of the season for one team. Boaz is going to take a miracle comeback. They're down 28-7. And
we got one girl didn't have a flag on for
yeah,
Moody.
Well, that makes it tough to pull the flag when you don't even have one.
Of the field.
How do you leave it over there? Oh, my bad, she said. How silly of me. So it's 3rd and 20. She's going to make it tough to pull her flag. She left it on the Boaz sideline. Peyton Hall back to pass throws. Oh, intercepted. Here they come the other way. The flag is pulled. You got to feel for Peyton Hall. Yes. She had Underwood open over the middle, but you talked about this in the pregame, the much taller Moody team used her size, slapped it in the air, interception. Oh, then she pulls her pants up.
Yeah, Peyton,
first down, Moody.
She did lose the interception, but she went and got the flag.
Yeah. She laid out and made the play. Again, that's that same senior, Zoe Terry, for Moody that made that interception. She's made several big plays tonight. She's the one that's like 6 foot tall. She's a good-looking athlete.
Peyton tried to throw it over her, but it's almost impossible. They used her size for the touchdown catch earlier, used the size for the pass interception that time. This is a very good Moody team. Looks like they're going to take on Montgomery Catholic next Wednesday for the state championship unless Boaz can somehow manufacture a miracle comeback. Only 11 minutes to go in the game. Boaz down 28-7. Back to pass. Rutledge rolls, steps up, avoids one flag pull. Cuts to the right side, to the sideline. She is so good. She just runs herself out of bounds. Peyton Hall was chasing her, and it's going to be enough. Not quite. 2nd down now for Moody.
Yeah, that looked like she was going to try. It looked like a double. The flea flicker, basically. The running back took the snap and flipped it back to the quarterback. She looked like she was looking downfield. They were going to stick a dagger in Boaz's back right there, but she didn't see it, what she wanted to see. She takes it around the right side. Again, when she gets out there in open space, she's hard to deal with.
Moody has a lot of weapons. Quarterback is one of the best we've seen. Good receivers and tall receivers. I think their size is the biggest advantage. Boaz has a much smaller team, quicker team, I would say, but Moody the taller team. High snap, new player in. She cuts up to the middle, and the flag is pulled. Good job by A.K. Mitchell pulling the flag as she went up the middle.
Yeah, and the center changed her stance right there. She kind of angled her feet, and it was a direct snap to the running back, and she's able to get 4 or 5 yards right there. Looks like it's going to be a 3rd and 2.
Tell you, the key for Moody is they're a young team also. This quarterback, Rutledge, she's only a sophomore. I can see her and Peyton Hall butting heads again
Growing up
next
together,
year.
yep. They're gonna. This is one of those games you remember that player.
Moody's a team that knocked Boaz out last year. Here they are ready to go to the championship game, and Moody is going to end up beating Boaz twice this year.
Did Moody beat them?
The third game.
Yeah,
no, did Moody win the state championship last year?
I don't think they won. I think they lost in the championship.
Good
Quarterback
flag
pass. Peyton Hall pulls the flag, so it's going to be short of the first down. She lost about 3, so now it's 4th down and 7, we'll call it. And, you know, Moody's not going to punt. They're going to go. To have any kind of chance, Boaz has got to stop them on this 4th down play.
Yeah, Boaz sold out right there. They brought 3 blitzers that time, Peyton Hall being one of them, able to get her down. I think you almost need to do that again, bring that pressure, and you got to kind of just go after her right here. If you can get her down, that'd be huge.
Here we go, 4th down call, 4th down and 7 from Moody. They're on the Boaz 27-yard line with 28-7 lead. That is Moody does. Rutledge, the quarterback. The snap, steps back, pressure coming, looks, throws it deep left side into traffic. Got it. The catch is made. Flag is pulled at the 4-yard line. It's like every 3rd and 4th down play Moody has converted in this game.
Yeah, and you know, have you guys noticed that she has so much time in the pocket to sit back and look at where her receivers are? There's not a lot of pressure on her, and I'm not sure how we can't get to her.
I think Boaz is choosing to rush 2, and they're using 2 blockers. Boaz is kind of laying back, trying to take away the pass, which for the most part they have, Keith, but occasionally I guess the secondary finally breaks down and they get open and get a first down.
Well, it's been one of those nights that everything that the Rutledge has thrown up, that her receivers have done a good job catching, and it's just worked out. Again, she floated that pass, could have very well been intercepted.
7:45 to go in the game. Even though it's 28-7, Boaz had some chances in the first half. Had a pick 6 go through the hands of one of the defenders. Would have been an easy Boaz touchdown. Boaz had a 2nd and goal and threw an interception in the end zone. Rutledge back to pass. Throws it up, and it's picked off. Boaz with the interception.
Wow,
Peyton Hall
great job.
steps in front and picks it off.
Quit.
To have any chance at all, that had to happen. That Boaz has got to score and score quickly.
Yeah, you need to score right here on a big-time play. Look for Boaz maybe to run a double move again, throw the ball downfield. I think this Moody team is really the defense they run is really good against a short pass. I think you got to hit them downfield.
Yeah. We've seen the long pass work. Burke has been open a couple of times.
Yeah, and that's been there. Now they're backing their safeties off a little more here. But you know, go be athletic. If you can score quick, then you're back in business.
All right, 28-7. Boaz with it one more chance. 6:45 left. Back to pass. Hall throws right side. Mitchell's got it to the sideline. Flag is pulled. They don't miss flag pulls. They're a very sure-handed team.
It's a great hand-eye coordination. I thought she got the first right there. They called her down about a yard short.
Yeah. So about a yard short, 2nd down and 1 on the 19-yard line.
Move it down these blocks, like we talked about, just chipping away.
Moody's giving them the 5 10-yard pass plays. Back to pass. Hall looks. Berg down the sideline, double covered. Hall is going to keep it herself. And the flag is pulled. A diving flag. Had she got around that one player, she had about 20 yards of space down the sideline.
She really did. We were just bragging on Moody and the way they're able to pull flags. If she gets outside Barry, she's getting the first down and much more.
Lexi Bennett says, hey, I'm going to Tuscaloosa next year.
Yeah, she says.
Don't let me see you. Because she's talking some trash as she comes back to line.
Is.
Back to pass. The pass caught, complete, and turning upfield. They don't miss these. They do not miss a flag pull. Bolin with a catch, picks up the first down.
Yeah, that was just all curls right there. Good throw by the quarterback, able to get the first down. I think you're setting up that double move. I think you've got to go downfield with it.
So it's Boaz ball. Give a lot of credit to Lexi Bennett, the only senior, because this is only the second year of this program. So she's kind of set the standards for this Boaz team, Holly. Back to pass, quick pass, got it complete, pitches back to Hall, and the flag is pulled. They're saying the flag was pulled way back upfield? What flag is that?
They pitched it back, so it's going to be forward progress. That was Hall's flag,
Gotcha.
But I think her flag actually fell off when she threw the football, so they're going to call it. They ran like a flea flicker right there again.
So it's a short gain. It's going to be second down, Boaz. Second down and 10. Hall back to pass, throws, got it complete up the middle. Flag is pulled. They're giving Boaz about 10 yards, which is fine. Boaz taking advantage of it, but you got to hurry. The first down, they move past the 40 with 4:44 to go in the game.
Yeah, they just got the first down right there. Ran curls again. And the Moody defense is backed way up, but I think you still got to try to attack them down there.
You do. So it's first down, Boaz. Hall again, rolls, looks, pressure, rolls back, nobody open. Somebody's got to come back and help her. She's going to run, and she does. To the sideline, down the sideline, spins. She's shoved.
Wow.
She was shoved. She and the quarterback again.
Look at the quarterback, guys.
Rutledge. I think they kind of bumped. I think Hall, they kind of bumped knees as they ran together.
Yeah,
Rutledge got the bad end of it. It's what they call a frog back in school when somebody's knee hits you right around the.
That hurts so bad.
Right around. I think that's why, because Rutledge is limping off.
My brother used to do that to me.
Yeah, that whole Charlie horse move right there. And she's really in pain. She's able to get off the field under her own power, but I think that's exactly right. She took a bump, and Peyton took a shot right there too, but I tell you what, she's a tough young lady. Without Rutledge on the field, now Boaz can make hay.
Boaz feel good. You got almost every one of these young ladies back again next year. You're losing Lexi Bennett, it's a tough loss, but you got so many good players back. Mitchell, the catch in the middle of the field, spins out away from one player, and the flag is pulled. It's a Boaz first down, and Boaz still has a chance with 4:09 left. They're driving. They're going to mark it down on the 17, first down and goal.
It's like the official stopped gameplay for some reason.
I'm not sure what happened.
He is yelling. Can you all hear
He doesn't
him?
have a microphone on, but everybody in the crowd can hear him.
I think you said your jacket's too bright.
Well, they put 35 minutes on the clock, so we'll take that.
And the pink
Okay.
jacket.
Tone it down. Put time back on the clock, apparently. Okay. 3 minutes and 55. Hall, quick pass, throws the catch, bowling, and it gets about 5, 6, 7 yards. You know, if you have time, that's great. You're just taking what they're giving you right now.
Yeah, that's all you can do, and you get it down there. If you can score right here, and you got to do something on the defensive side. But I'm keeping an eye on Rutledge. She hadn't come back in the ball game yet.
No, she hasn't. So it's going to be second down and goal from the 10-yard line. Boaz driving, 3.5 left. Hall, quick pass, incomplete. Underwood was there. I think they're winning pass interference, and I'm with them.
The crowd definitely does.
It looked like they had Underwood by the jersey, the shirt, bringing her, pulling her down.
That doesn't stop the clock, does it?
No, unfortunately not. Not till you get to the 2-minute warning. Then it would stop. So now you're looking at third and goal from the 10-yard line. Got to get in the end zone. 2 plays to get it in. Hall, the snap, drops back. Look, she's going to try to run. Left side, gets around. One player to the end zone. Touchdown, Boaz.
Absolutely.
That's the first diving attempt I've seen fail
Way to go.
for Moody.
That is the first time.
We've got a player down.
She was diving for Peyton Hall and hit the turf hard.
Is this quarterback?
I can't
No,
tell.
she's not coming back in the ball game, Holly.
Oh, wow. Has she
Yeah,
not?
no,
I guess she limped off the field.
Yeah, so she's over there. She's doing high knees, trying to get some blood back in her leg where she took the Charlie horse. And then you got another Moody player down. But that's the first time that I've seen 2 Moody players miss a flag pull.
Yeah.
Peyton Hall able to take it off the left side and show that speed and get in the end zone and reach that ball out there. Guys, 28-13. I don't think it's too little too late yet, but I think defensively you're going to have to make a play.
I don't
Wouldn't it be wild?
think that they have anything like an own. No, they need to give them something in the future. I would say you don't kick off, but they need to have some kind of a chance that you could do something for an onside kick.
Yeah, I agree. And you know, I guess when you get below 2 minutes, that's when the ball or the clock will stop when the ball hits the ground for incomplete passes.
How about the run, Holly, by Peyton Hall as she went around the corner?
She's incredible to watch, guys. It looks like, are we getting up off the? No, we're not. She's so much fun to watch.
Okay, I tell you, as they continue working on the young lady who seems to be okay, let's take a timeout. 2:53 to go. Boaz down 28-13. You're listening to Boaz Football on Power 107.5.
For over 50 years, Liberty Bank has played a part in helping individuals and companies realize their dreams of financial stability, home ownership, and business success. Liberty Bank has grown from serving one community to now serving 7 communities in Geraldine, Crossville, Collinsville, Albertville, Gunnersville, Sardis, and Sneed. Times may change, but their principles don't. Call or stop by any of their branches and let them serve you. Visit their website, libertybankal.com.
The Moody players, okay, I couldn't see what happened to her. She was diving for Peyton's flag as she went around the corner. I know she hit the turf hard. I couldn't see what they're working on. Now, the quarterback who went out a few minutes ago, I think she's up moving around, but they may not put her back in since you got the championship game coming up next week.
Yeah, well, actually, as you say that, Bear, she's coming back on, but she's still got a little bit of a limp.
Yeah, she does.
I wonder if that's going to affect her offensively.
Could
be. You know, here at 28-13, what do you guys think? I mean, is this a smart move to put her back in and push her?
I don't think I would. No, because you've got the game pretty much wrapped up. It's almost impossible to come back.
I don't know why you would chance it. You've got a big game, championship game coming up.
Exactly.
They would have to throw the football and make a mistake.
All right, Boaz going for one from the 3-yard line. Hall from the gun, Mitchell beside her. Hall drops back, looks right side. Underwood is there in the end zone. Got it. Point is good. So it's 28-14. I love the fact Boaz down 28-7. Could have hung their head down and say, we're beat, we're done. But they fought back and scored another touchdown.
Team's got a lot of grit right there. On that extra point, Raina runs from the inside receiver and kind of crosses everybody's face, finds a spot. Good throw by Peyton. Almost they're going to have to make a mistake through the air.
Yeah.
And I'm curious to see if they've got a backup quarterback that's going to come take snaps because the quarterback for Moody is still limping around.
Here's where I hope they make some rule changes in the future, because right now you don't kick off. You just start on the 14. So really to be able to have some kind of comeback, like, boys football, you kick it, you have an onside kick. There's no option here. So they need some kind of option here where you have a chance of getting a chance to recover the ball or something.
I agree. Maybe some kind of rule where you get inside of 3 minutes or 2 minutes. Hey, we can. You can do this
Punt
and
it to
try to
them
get the ball back.
I don't know, something.
Maybe
make them have to field it.
Yeah, make them field a punt. That'd be a good idea.
That's something the rules committee, I hope they take a look at, because they need to be able to give you a chance to be able to do. Because right now they put the ball in the 14 and they get 4 downs.
Well, and you've got to basically what you're looking at right here. You got to make sure, or you got to. Moody's going to have to make a mistake through the air for Boaz to have an opportunity right here. The interception.
Even if they fumble the ball, it's still their ball.
Right.
The play's just stopped and the ball is.
It'd have to be an interception.
It'd have to be. So if Moody just handles all I do is just take a snap and just run around for a few seconds and then maybe even take a knee. There's 2:53 left. It's 28-14. Boaz are down 21-0 to begin the second half. They scored both times they've had the ball. They did have one interception. So
we're talking about, this Boaz team. You're only losing Lexi Bennett next year.
Yeah.
But now this Moody team, very good. You do have Rutledge coming back and Sophie White coming back, but you do have a couple of key seniors that they're going to lose.
Some of those big wide receivers are seniors. So here we go. The quarterback is out there, Rutledge. She still doesn't look full speed. She kind of hobbled out there. And the snap to Rutledge. She'll hand off. The ball is dropped, but the play, you can't recover, but the play is dead right there. So, but the clock continues to run.
Yeah. Yeah, you would. I don't know. And maybe I know they want to kind of make these games kind of speedy. I know they play a lot of games on Tuesdays, Thursdays. But maybe if the ball hits the ground and it's after a certain amount of time, stop the clock.
I agree. Stop the clock. So now it's second, and they lost 2 yards on the play, so it's second down and 10. That was almost like she dropped it on purpose, just so that there's no way you could strip the ball away from her and take it away from her.
Take it away from her.
Makes you think she just dropped it on purpose, knowing that's still going to be their ball, which is not a bad strategy.
No.
So now it's 2nd and 10. The snap. She'll take the handoff. Rutledge looks, rolls, going to tuck it, going to run. The flag is pulled, and a great job again by Boaz. Piper Hales with the flag pull, and we're down to the 2-minute warning. Actually, Boaz calls a timeout with 2:02. That's a smart move because now you also get the 2-minute warning coming up in just a couple of seconds.
Yeah, that is a really good coaching move right there. Go ahead and take that timeout. You're going to get another one. It's 3rd down, guys. I thought I was going, why is this? Okay, I'm my mistake. I was mixing up right there. But you got 3rd and long right here. You get this timeout. You get to stop the clock again. You get it to 4th down right here. You know, Boaz doesn't have a ton of time, but if you can score quick, crazier things have happened.
Absolutely. Boaz now has 2 timeouts left. So Moody's looking at 3rd down and long. They got to go to the 20. The ball is on the 20. I'll make it the 11-yard line. So it's 3rd down and 9.
I don't think Moody would be. I think Moody would be crazy to throw it though.
I would.
I think they're crazy to keep this quarterback in limping like she is when they're going to state.
They may not have a backup.
They may not.
They've relied on her so much this year.
All right, here we go. 3rd down, 9. 2:02 to go in the game. Boaz trails 28-14. Moody faced with 3rd and long to keep their drive alive. They need 9 yards. So Rutledge out of the gun. See if she'll just try to run for the 1st down and play it safe and not throw it. Rutledge drops back, rolls right side. She's going to roll. She's going to be chased. Throws it back. It is tip caught. They got it. And they did not get the flag. She gets away. And with that 1st down, that may just about do it because they had to have. I thought the ball was going to be picked off for a moment.
Guys, I thought that she just threw that thing up again. And I thought Boaz was going to have a chance to get a pick right there. If she does that in the championship game, I think somebody's going to make her pay. And I think the ball just every once in a while you'll play a game where the ball just doesn't go your way, and that's happened a lot to Boaz tonight. I think they potentially could have picked her off about 5 times tonight.
She did that one in between like 2 Boaz defenders. So with 1:51 to go in the game, they get the 1st down. Now it's only 1st down and 3. They only need 3 yards with this set of downs. Quarterback Rutledge, 2 players coming, chasing. Rutledge steps up in the pocket, misses 1 flag pull. Not the next one. Yeah, Peyton Hall, she doesn't miss. Flag is out, and she did not get the 1st down, so it's 2nd down.
Yeah, well, I think she was trying to throw the ball again. I don't know. It looked like a pass play. I don't know why they would want to throw it, but she scrambles and almost gets the 1st down.
Not sure if there was a need to call a timeout because you've only got 1:25 left and you're down by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. You never want to say give up or never want to say die, but it's like you said, the rules were a bit different.
They finally pulled the starting quarterback out because she was still limping around. The snap to the backup quarterback up the middle, and the flag is pulled again. Again, Peyton Hall. But, Holly, this is going to be our, unfortunately, final game of the year. But what a ride it's been. This has been exciting, a learning experience for all of us, and I've had a great time doing this.
It has. It's been incredible, guys, doing this with you, learning these rules, learning these girls, learning about even the city of Boaz, how they've come and supported and rallied this team and really championed them the way that they should be to get to this the Final Four.
My hope is more high schools will add flag football as a sport over the next couple of years.
I think they will. I think it's one of the hottest sports in high school and in college. You got a lot of colleges that are adding. I think was it West Alabama and UNA are adding programs next year. So I think it's a growing sport. Again, this Boaz team, you're losing Lexi Bennett, which is going to be hard because she's your senior leadership. But you've got a lot of talent coming back next year. Now there's some talent coming back for Moody, but again, they're going to be losing like 3 of their big-time receivers. So if these team match up next year, which I would assume they would, as good as both teams are, it could be a completely different ball game.
We hope to be able to carry even more games next year. The plan is more Boaz and Albertville games. Albertville had a very good team again this year, made it to the playoffs, and we hope to be able to carry a lot of both of the Boaz-Albertville games next year. Back to the action. Rutledge back in, diving to the sideline, or actually running to the sideline and diving for the flag. Peyton Hall pulls the flag, runs out of bounds, and stops the clock with 56 seconds left.
Yeah, that time it was going to be a run all the way. Rutledge looks like her leg is starting to work a little better right there. Man, I tell you, she's got a lot of speed when she gets outside. and I'll be interested next week and see if they can keep this up against Montgomery Catholic. It'll be a good ball game.
Well, they beat Boaz game 1 this year, 31-0. So this one's 28-14, and trust me, it's closer, a lot closer. Boaz had a pick six that they just dropped, and they had a 2nd and goal, and unfortunately threw an interception in the end zone. So there's 2 touchdowns Boaz would have had.
Yeah, there was opportunities tonight, and again, Moody, the Rutledge quarterback, is a really good quarterback, but she has thrown the ball up several times. She could have been picked off several times tonight, but just the ball going their way.
What's the problem here, Holly?
I'm not sure. There's some confusion. They're talking with the quarterback.
Nobody called a timeout, but they're just standing around, and then the official went and talked to the quarterback and said something to her.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but now we're ready to snap to Rutledge. She rolls right side, directing traffic, and she eventually just takes a knee.
Looks like I think maybe she was doing a little arguing on the previous play when it got over to the sideline. I think she wanted to push or something, and arguing with the official. Looks like was that a first down right there?
Second down.
Second down. So we'll try to grab Coach Penton. I know he's going to talk to the girls. It's going to be an emotional time, but hey, they have so much to be proud of. They went a step further than last year. I know that doesn't making me feel much better right now, but you made it to round the semifinals. You were 1 game away from the state championship, and that's what you'll work for next year.
Well, it'll be a motivator. You've been put out the last 2 years by the same team. What they'll do, Boaz, they're going to circle Moody, and even if they don't get to play them in the regular season, they're going to circle Moody, write them down at the end of the season, circle them about 3 times, and they'll be and it'll be motivation for them through the whole season. It's like, hey, we got to do what we got to do to get back to this level and to get another shot at Moody and get a win next year.
Clock winds down to 0, and Moody moves on to the next round. Final score, Boaz losing at 28-14. We'll try to grab Coach Pitt. We'll take a quick timeout and come back and wrap things up as Boaz falls short in this one, losing 28-14. You're listening to Boaz Flag Football here on Power 107.5.
Hey, it's Friday Night Lights. Cooler weather and great deals on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. Come see us before you buy your next vehicle. We do not have what you want. We'll order it for you. We have been in business for over 50 years and want to thank our customers and invite you to come see why people come see us again and again. The automobile business has changed, but Alexander Ford still values family, friendships, and good hometown people. Good luck to your school this football season, and come see us at Alexander Ford in Boaz.
Listen to this crowd. This is the sound of Boaz playoff flag football. We want to salute these incredible young women on the field tonight. They are leaving it all out there, wearing our crimson and gray with pride. Fans, stay loud. Keep the energy up. Every cheer, every shout makes a difference in this playoff battle. Thank you, Boaz, for showing up tonight and supporting the Pirates. Whether you're in the stands or listening at home, you are the heart of this team. Let's keep the intensity high. We need to bring home this win. Let's go, Pirates. This message is brought to you by the City of Boaz.
On sale this week at Foodland in Boaz, Pride of the Farm young self-basting frozen turkey breast, $1.49 a pound. Cook's Hickory Smoked Shank Portion Ham, $1.69 a pound. Butt Portion, $1.89 a pound. Mississippi Grown Sweet Potatoes, 39 cents a pound. Sweet California Halos, 3-pound bag, $4.99 each. Food Club Vegetables, 14 to 15 ounce cans, 99 cents each. And Castleberry's Beef Stew or Brunswick Stew, 24 ounce, 2 for $6. At Foodland in Boaz. Happy Thanksgiving.
And the Boaz players are meeting in the middle of the field, and we want to say a huge thank you to all the Boaz supporters, the Boaz sponsors who made our coverage of Boaz and Albertville football possible. We came into this, people have been mentioning to us, why don't you consider doing some flag football? So we reached out to some of the businesses to see what kind of interest there was. We almost had to the Holly turn businesses away tonight because we have so many sponsors making this possible tonight.
That really shows you the support that Boaz has for their hometown, and it's amazing to watch how supportive they are.
Yeah.
And you can see Lexi Bennett out there, her heart is just broken that the season is over. So the one senior that they're losing this year, she's giving hugs and tears all the way around.
Good ball player, like she told us yesterday when they came out of the station. She's played hurt off and on the past couple of years, but never gave up, kept playing, and what a player. And, that's got to really lead these young ladies, showing them. Lexi's been going through a lot of injuries, and she's still out here diving and playing. And if she can do it, we can too.
Yeah, and if you're Coach Penton, you can look back at her, and she's one of those foundation builders for this program. And you can look and talk to your girls about it and say, hey, remember how hard Lexi played, even banged up, even hurt, getting out here and giving everything she can for this program. Take that into the off season and just get that much better. Remembering a girl like that.
That's got to be heavy for a senior that knows that her sports career has ended now. She's not going into college. She said that she's had some injuries, had some recoveries. She doesn't need to push her body any further. She is going to the University of Alabama, but this is the end of her sports journey.
I'm impressed. There were 5 8th graders on this team, and there's Paisley Hall, a 7th grader. So many freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and just the one senior. This team is built to just continue getting better and better every year.
Yeah, Raina's only a sophomore. Addison Boland's only a sophomore. Burke's a freshman.
A.K. Mitchell, sophomore. Raina Underwood,
Popper's
sophomore.
a junior. And then, again, the big-time Paisley Hall or Peyton Hall, is a sophomore. And Paisley, is Paisley her little sister?
I don't know.
I want to say Paisley threw a touchdown pass one of the games they called,
Could be. But now they're presenting the awards out there, the trophies out there. But congratulations to Boaz making it this far. And they played what many thought was the best team in the state, 28-14. Moody jumped out to early 7-0 lead. Boaz came right back and had a chance. They were inside the 5-yard line, 2nd and goal. And unfortunately, Boaz threw an interception and stopped that drive. Next possession, I think it was, Moody threw what was going to be an interception return for Boaz, but unfortunately the ball was dropped, so that's 2 touchdowns Boaz would have had in the first half. It would have been, instead of 21-0, could have been 21-14.
Could have been 21-14, and maybe, who knows what happens right there after that. It could have been a tie ball game going into half, and Boaz gets the ball coming out of halftime. Momentum will change and do different things in a ball game, but you go back as a head coach and you look and 4, 5, 6 plays in a ball game makes all the difference, and I bet coach will go back and look at those.
Sure.
This team played a really good ball game, just missed some opportunities.
You got things you can build on, like this team. They got a bunch of seniors. Moody does, that is. Quarterback's a sophomore, but the key receivers are all seniors, much taller, and they use their size, their height. The one touchdown they had to put the game away, the receiver got behind Underwood. Good defense, but she was able to reach over Underwood and make the catch, and that's what happened with another interception. They used their size to beat this Boaz team.
Yeah, the young lady that caught the ball for the touchdown that went up over Underwood's a senior, and she made some big-time plays in this ball game. Number 24, I can't recall her name right now, but that's one that they're going to lose, and I guarantee she's a big-time leader for this team. You have your quarterback and your running back come back next year, but you're going to be losing a lot of players. And Boaz, again, super-duper young. They're only going to lose one. And like we're talking about in the break, hey, they may have a 7th or 8th grader we just haven't got to see a whole lot. Could be just another superstar for this team.
This may lead, Holly, more young ladies to come out and then play football next year.
I think so. That's one of the things I want to talk about to Coach is what this year means for the future for Boaz, for flag football. I mean, like Keith said earlier, it's just a wildfire right now that's just now getting started. And the passion that these girls have for both sides and almost every team we've watched, not last couple, but all the teams that we've watched, they have such competitors' hearts, and like we've talked about, these girls are multi-athlete players, and they put their heart and soul into it, and it shows. And Boaz is going to leave their heart on this field tonight.
And I want to brag on Holly for a minute, because we were talking before the season started, and when we decided to do some Boaz Apple games, that we wanted to try something that all the other networks do, radio stations. There's not another radio station in the state that has a flag football female sideline reporter. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you heard this, Keith, but this is, was it University, was it
Central Florida?
Reached out, they found Holly's name on the internet. A student is doing a paper on girls flag football, on how it's exploded in the past few years, and found out that she is doing sideline reporting, and reached out to her for an interview for the story he's doing for the university.
I did not know that. That's really cool.
This week, yeah.
I think, with Holly being down there in a female sideline reporter, I think those girls really look up to Holly.
They do.
And they treat her like a rock star down there. But I think that gives them something to be proud of and something to strive for. So it was really cool that Holly was able to do that, and she did a fantastic job. And there for many games, she was their good luck charm for sure. Holly had such a run where she was undefeated. She'd not been to a flag football game that she had not been on the winning side for.
My rookie year's not too tough, guys.
Hey, the cool thing is they came to the station yesterday. I've been doing this for 30 years. They didn't bring me they brought her an Alani drink and said, "Hey, we love you. Here's you a drink. And by the way, who's that guy over there?"
Yeah, who's that guy over there? No, and how many gifts have you been given on the sidelines?
Oh, I've got foot inserts heated. I've got
hot hands.
I've had my picture made. It's been a big night.
I know, it really has been good. So we said, all the college football teams and most NFL, all the sideline reporters basically are female. Mm-hmm. And since we're doing girls flag football, I think it's fitting. So we talked to the powers that be, and they agreed. And I think you proved us right, Holly. You've done a great job this year.
I thank you for that, guys, for both of you and both of your support. But I really just hope that I bring these girls pride and that I bring pride to the sport.
I think you've showed many people listening that you can do this. If you want to, maybe go in and ask us a station, how about a female sideline reporter? Why don't you give me a chance?
For sure.
And the team's still meeting at the field. We'll give just a couple more minutes. I'd love to hear a word or two from Coach Penton. I know he was got to be so excited. Yes, you're disappointed. You want to go to Birmingham, but still, what these young ladies did, and talking about a young team, only the second year of this program, and you made it to the Final Four.
Yeah, that's huge. And again, we've said it several times that, Coach is not losing a whole lot of players, just losing Lexi, which is tough. As a lot of leadership right there. And somebody in that locker room, or maybe a couple, are going to have to step up into that leadership role and to keep this thing rolling. But Coach is talking to these girls saying, "Hey, that one hurts.
Yep.
That team's beat you 2 years in a row and knocked you out of the playoffs. But let that be motivation to you for the off season and going into next year, because we're super young, and they're even going to be young next year. I think they're only going to have count really quick." They're only going to have one senior next year, guys.
Wow.
So they'll have a lot of juniors next year and sophomores. But, Coach Penton is saying, hey, let that one hurt a little bit. Let that be a motivator going into next year. And let's come out here and let's set the woods on fire and let's really get after it. And let's see if we can't get back to this point.
That's right.
These are talented young ladies, because we asked them yesterday, how many of you play other sports? Every hand went up. How many played basketball? I think there were like 5 or 6. How many played softball? All the other hands went up. So they don't play just one sport. Most of them play 2. Some of them play all 3.
Yeah, and I tell you, Holly, this bunch is fishing and transition a lot of them over to basketball.
Yeah.
I think the girls' basketball game in the county this time, you're going to get Boaz and Albertville, 2 really good teams with a lot of athletes. That's going to be the one to watch for this season in the county.
Yeah. Like Tuesday night. By the way, Tuesday night will be our first power basketball game of the season, because we've been covering Geraldine football and then Boaz flag football. And the game we're doing is Boaz and Albertville, Tuesday night at Albertville.
Is it really?
It is. So these girls probably with 1 day or 2 days of practice because of Thanksgiving, they'll be on the don't matter. They'll be out there playing basketball.
Yeah, they've got it. They're athletic. They're competitive. They got a lot of grit. And if I can be, I'm not going to be able to be there.
You're going to be talking to Mickey and Minnie and Goofy.
But I will tune in and watch that one and listen for that one and follow along.
But you're right. That's going to be Boaz girls basketball really good. You got Coach Bowen, who's the assistant here. He's the girls basketball coach. So looking forward. That's game 1 of our
a season of about a 40-game schedule, but I'm with you. There's going to be a lot of good teams. They're still meeting. I'll tell you what, Holly, we'll give them just a couple of more minutes, and then I know you're freezing down there, so how cold has it gotten since the game started?
Me and news channel WAFF 48 News. So what's your name?
I'm Kaylee.
Me and Kaylee down here are freezing. My nose is frozen, and I can't stop sniffling. What's your problems?
Yeah, sniffling. My fingers are cold. My toes are cold. I knew it was going to be cold, but a little underdressed for my extremities.
Yeah. Barry has told me all year to wear gloves, and I told him to shove it, but now I kind of am eating crow.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was glove weather yet. It's been so warm. It was like, high 50s, 60s today, so I didn't think it would be that bad. But, yeah, now it's pretty cold.
Yeah, we're freezing out here, guys.
Ask her thought on the girls' flag football, thoughts.
So what are your thoughts on the flag football, just as a sport, as how it's trailblazing through the state, through the United States, and how good it is? Like, I speak how amazing it is to spotlight these female athletes and their athleticism that they have. But, like, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I completely agree. I think anytime you can get girls active and out here having a sport like this, and the amount of people that were here today was awesome to see, and just the talent that these girls have. Some of the throws that I was watching, I was doing my live shot earlier and just watching, and I was like, oh my gosh. So it's so impressive, and to see, now UNA is getting a program for flag football. So these girls that, grew up wanting to play football now have this opportunity to play it as a varsity sport in high school, and then potentially get a scholarship to go to college and play it. I think it's so amazing. Growing up loving football, if I had the opportunity, we had our powder puff, we'd play flag football for that, but competing at it, it's so cool to watch, and I just love seeing a sport like this for female athletes grow.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's a good answer.
Yeah, good interview there. And we're going to take one more commercial break and come back and wrap this up. And I think they're beginning to wrap up the Coach Penton's talk. We'll take one more timeout. Final score again, Boaz losing to Moody 28-14. You listen to Boaz Flag Football on Power 107.5.
Yappy Hour Pet Resort, groom and board, where every pet struts out like a celebrity. Book your appointment and walk-ins are welcome. And they offer daycare. Their groomers are gentle, certified, and obsessed with making your pet look amazing. With 2 convenient locations in Douglas and Albertville. From grooming to boarding and pampering, Yappy Hour Pet Resort, groom and board, is the place you can trust. Follow them on Facebook and book your pet's appointment today.
The 19th hole in Boaz, the perfect place to catch up with friends, work on your golf game, or host your next private event. Enjoy large screen TVs, indoor putting green, full service bar and kitchen, and a comfortable lounge area, all designed to make your time unforgettable. The ideal spot for your next corporate event, birthday party, or celebration. Contact today for private party rates and event details. Be sure to check out daily lunch specials as well as fun family and couples game nights. The 19th hole, located in Boaz, Alabama.
Boaz wrapping things up. Boaz losing a tough one to Moody, 28-14, and the girls still on the field. Hugs and tears, and we'll try to grab Coach Penton, see if we can get his attention here. I know it's very emotional because, man, you're one game away to playing for a state championship.
And these are the coaches that you care about, the ones that take time with the girls, the ones that's not rushed for the media. They're not rushed for their own ego. They care about these girls. They care about their mental health of these losses. And, getting to this Final Four, this is the furthest that they've been.
Yeah, the fact he brought the girls to the station yesterday to let them come be interviewed on the radio, took time with us. You got the coach?
I do. Coach Todd Floss. But it has been an incredible year. It has been so incredible for the girls and for the program and for the state. I think you guys are really trailblazing the way, and we're proud to call you home.
Well, thank you so much. And, again, thank you all for following us on this journey. Like I said, y'all became a part of our family, so hope to see you at some games again next year. But, yeah, I'm just so incredibly proud of this group. The ability to be able to coach them, and that's what I told them. I'm just thankful for the work they put in and for allowing me to be a part of it.
Yeah, I think that is good. And next year, everybody's going to be back but one senior. And so you've got a young team like this. What does that mean for Boaz next season? Because everybody's talking about this.
Right, yeah. I told them, I said, hey, you put us on the map this year. You put Boaz Flag on the map, but next year I want to win a map, right? I want that blue map when we go to Birmingham.
All right, so that was what I was going to say. You've made it to the third round. Now you've made it to the Final Four. Now you're due for another shot at the state championship, right, Coach?
Yeah, for sure. That's what I told this group. If we stick together and we keep working, there's no doubt in my mind that this core group right here can win a state championship.
They sure can. I just want to say it has been an honor following you guys, and we can't wait to see you next year.
Well, thank y'all so much. Thank you.
All right. Great job, Holly. Come on up here and get warm. And Keith, it's been a pleasure having you do football and girls flag football this year.
Yeah, it was quite an experience getting to call do color the last 3 or 4 ball games for Boaz. It was a learning experience for sure. A lot of respect for this team, this program, and all the work they've gotten. A lot of talent, and but the old saying that talent doesn't take you everywhere. That grit that they've got, that heart, determination, that's going to win out at the end of the day. And so they're going to do special things in the future. They got another 2 years with some really young players, and like you said, to get back to Birmingham, it's been a fun year on the other side, on the traditional football side. I think we called more ball games this year than we have ever, and it's been a lot of fun. Covering Albertville and then Geraldine, and then getting to switch over here and do this. Called a couple of Douglas games, so it's been a pleasure again to be on the air with you and John and Chris and the Power 107.5 family, and look forward to doing it again next year. I hate it when it's over, man. It's like they shut the faucet off and everything's. You get to go on to basketball.
Tell you one cool thing real quick. Both Boaz and Albertville reached out to us and said, "Hey, we want you to carry more games next year. We'll get with us and we'll try to work the schedules around to where you can carry both schools, and that way they'll play like on a Monday or Tuesday." So I think we're going to have put together like a full schedule of flag football games next year too.
That'll be great. And these young ladies for Boaz and Albertville deserve the recognition to come out here and perform and get
they do.
Get the recognition. But you move on to basketball. I don't know anything about basketball, so if I run into you, it'll be just as in a fan capacity.
We'll put you on the sideline and let's see what you can do with that.
Nobody tackles anybody.
Talk to that guy named Randy Ball. He's always there.
Yeah, he's always got something to say, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well, Keith, we've enjoyed it. Great job, Holly. Final score again, Boaz unfortunately falling short, losing at 28-14. So we'll be back on the air choosing out with Boaz Albertville basketball here on Power 107.5. So have a happy Thanksgiving, and for Holly and Keith, I'm Barry, and have a happy Thanksgiving, everybody.